Excellent. Hey, yo, Kego, Adam, Kefnet. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. What's brutal? Everything's brutal. All right, guys, give me just a minute. I got to get this working right. It's being a little pithy. Ready for tomorrow? I am ready. Custom. Peace. Perfect. Looking forward to the podcast tonight. I'm glad to hear it, buddy. I'm glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to it too. 1,500 bookmarks, doing better than me. Water, I swear. All right. Guild Wars. Before I forget, you guys gonna hold my hand, help me with Guild Wars. That way, if I screw up, it's on you. How long is maintenance? They've got a 6-hour window slated for it. Doesn't mean it won't end early, but probably pretty close to 6 hours with as much as they're putting in. Who's exclusive are you excited about? Exclusive. The exclusive equipments, you mean? Operator Sigrets. Ruel's is going to be stronger, but there's nothing about Ruel fighting Ruel's that's exciting. Nothing at all. Where's Bianca so we can blame him? Probably napping. He lives in Morocco. It's pretty late there. He might make a appearance though. Why is there maintenance? I want Frieren. Good things come to those who wait. Dude, look at this battle. God, okay. Chat, we can't F this up. This one is down to the wire. All the big houses are down, so it's just dropping littles. What's this one got left? 80. Let's take this one out. I could try Tristen, but I got roasted in Guild Wars today. Okay. This. I could Strays Cleave this one. Why don't we Strays Cleave this one? You know what? Actually, let's not do Vildred. Let's go with a little bit more speed. Let's go with Silky. And Straze. Okay, bottom team is cooked. What are we doing for the top team? Yes, we will have maintenance today in just a little over an hour. I see your test, Belcock. This looks like a job for young Senya. My own Mort. Oh God, is my own Mort ready for this? I don't think my Mort's ready for this, guys. His gear sucks. Nuclear Flan. Or do we go with... I think we just go with Nuclear Flan. Looking forward to the balance adjustments. Which one am I looking forward to? Ooh. We'll go over those and talk about them a little bit later. I'm trying to remember what one in there impressed me the most. Fumir looked like a lot of fun, but I'm not sure how viable she's going to be. Commander Lorena you would think would be my favorite, but I'm legitimately worried Lorena might make everything so easy it's just not worth doing. I might be out of a job. This is scary. This is very scary. Let's try it anyway. Okay, she's an abyssal one. It's okay, we like your personality, not your guides. Damn. Thanks. Get stepped on. Get nuked. Yep. Oh my god, he lived. He lived. Shit. I'm getting stepped on. How did he survive that? Is my flan missing gear? Oh, thank God. Okay, dead. Dead. More likely Sue Belcock, but we'll see. Sue would definitely do it better. He's the Lorena expert. All right. Okay. I think we're fine. Raise. Get up front there. And you just eat a silence and go to the back of the line and don't be evasion. Lovely. Everybody say goodbye, Bride Senya. Bye. 109,000 damage. Boop. Stray's getting one last hit in. Yeah, Sue makes really good guides for Abyss. Okay. Points on the board. We need like just one more of those to tie it up, right? Is there anybody else who is on the edge? How long will maintenance last? It is slated for 4 hours. I'm sorry, it is slated for 6 hours. That doesn't mean it won't end early, but right now we're expecting 6 hours. Oh God, you know what? We're just gonna copy Sue because Sue did good. I like this. Ruel, Mort. My Mort is in such shambles though. Ruel, Mort, and Thermia, and down here, this is actually pretty clever. Mort, Ruel, Senya, Haste, Solly, Shu. Okay. Man, it has been a while since I've let Haste out of the cage. So long I forgot he was a dark unit. Haste. And I forgot that she's a mage. Solly. Rat Girl. Up here we did Mort, Ruel. The Mort is confusing me. I'm not sure what the Mort is doing here, but we're going to give it a try. Was Mort, Ruel, and who was the fourth or the third? Prevent the counterattack. There you go, Malfunction. Oh yeah, Sirmia. Derp. Okay, my Sirmia is a work of art, even if my Mort is in shambles. Let's get him. Oh, ooh, ooh, you need an artifact. You know what? Okay. I had put everything. Had I put everything back? Yeah. No. I think everything's fine. Get them, boys. Hey, Tristen, do I pick Bystander Hua or Abyssal Euphine? Both are incredibly difficult to gear. So my recommendation would be to pick units that are the same Zodiac and class as them and put the gear on them and screenshot it and then do the same for the other one and look at them and see which one you can build better. Pound for pound, I think you'll get more use out of Bystander because we're in a pretty debuff heavy meta and she's just really, really good. But Euphine is also really good, but they require very, very different gear. But all things being equal, if you could gear both equally as well, Hua Yun. It's always Hua Yun. Get stepped on! Do you think Ilynav is worth the coins? I do. She's a top tier unit. I find the one Boss Arunca that is still on Sweet Miracle. That's crazy. Bystander without imprints is nearly impossible to build. Indeed, she's a work in progress. But Abyssal Euphine is also difficult. There we go. That's what we needed. Thank you. Far from over. Nice defense break you got there. Let's widen that gap a little bit. Burn for a little extra juice. Bam! Euphine has a unique stat line. Ooh, I did not know that, Rex. Alrighty then. This is I think I gotta do it. What's your favorite skin? You're looking at it. Right there. Lionheart Sirmia. Ow. Can you please exit this plane? Oh my god, she lived with 130 health. Why is Ruel's EE going to be so good? Is that a real question, or are you like just making a statement like, why is it so good? A lot of times Ruel has the choice to protect herself or bring somebody back to life. Now she gets to do both. Now there's no, well, I guess I raised this unit back to life and my Ruel dies. No, she just stays alive and then she can S2 something else. It's like literally tripled her. Just making a statement. Okay, so it was literally, why is she so good? Ooh, that looked like that stung, Haste. That looked like that stung. I made the mistake of misreading the Galaxy Coin update. Apocalypse Ravi token and picked up Apocalypse Ravi. Didn't realize I could have gotten the selector, basically. Big goof. But now remember, if you picked her up, it was 40. If you're using the selector, it's 80. And Apocalypse Ravi, you know, she ain't all that, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Stop hitting my haste. Stop hitting my haste. Dicks. Of course it missed. Why wouldn't it miss? Extra attack, please. Extra attack, please. God damn it. Big bang attack. Don't miss. Don't miss. Giant rat gun. Miss.
Thanks for all the content. Old player trying to get back into the game.
Hey, thank you for the Prime sub, Retro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Can we get a stun here, por favor? Who's your number one waifu, sir? Me, No extra attack for you. Oh, eat that counter. Eat it. Eat it and smile. And you get back to the hot tub. I speak Portuguese. No. I do speak fluent Google Translate. The Judge Kisei skin is elegant. Okay, guys, we have taken the lead by 60 points. Let's drive it home with this kill. Okay, out of my face maintenance notice. What are we doing here? Kills this. AoE's. Isn't this just a Strays Cleave? This is just a classic Strays Cleave. Ahmed and who is going to be my third? Who's going to be my probably Vildred, right? I think Green Vildred might be the best third here. Maybe maybe in case it's a giga fast Celine. Okay, if it's a giga fast Celine, we still zero everything out. The S2 strips everything, and then Vildred kills everything, even if she puts immunity up. I think it might still be Vildred. And if it's a fast Celine, it doesn't matter. Strays zeros out. Strays S2s strips everything. But my Vildred's too slow. Okay, it's a silk. It's a silk angle. I doubt it's over 280. I never doubt it. I wish they'd bring back catalyst conversion almost a year into the game and there's still not enough catalysts. You need to farm your AP, man. This buff event coming up this weekend, screw gear. Sit your ass down in the adventure stage and farm AP. Let me explain to you. Let me just let you know the joy and pleasure of never having to worry about catalysts ever again. It is such a comfortable feeling to never have to worry about catalysts again. Just sit your ass in there. If you got one in your storage, rune drop, gear drop. If you got one of the ones that boost catalyst, drop it, and then it's so good. And I know 160, it seems like a lot. That's like 3 buff events. Now this one's, oh, there it is. This one right here. Yeah, pop one of these while you're at it. As an early player, like sub 2 years, catalysts are always a problem. But once you hit the late game, they're a joke. And part of that is just getting serious. Everyone was like, farm, eulogy for a saint, get the charms, you know what? Catalysts are important. Get your catalysts. Get your catalyst taken care of. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. This is not Guild Wars. Where was that fight we were looking at? It was right here. Pumat. Okay, we're Strays Cleave in the bottom. Sue, what'd you do that top team? Ooh, Ice Crow and Landy? That is wild. I am not doing that, though. Any other options? That almost went badly for you. How about this guy? That almost went badly. How about this guy? That went badly. How about this? Okay, you know what? We're using Sue's team, goddammit. Because you know what? Sue didn't lose any units. These other chodes, man, they took it in the ear, and we need to pad our victory gap.
Thanks for making my 7 journeys such a blast, Bluish.
Bro, what a nice thing to say. Thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for the tier 1 sub for making it 2 months in the Wolf Pack. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's get a mid on the team, and we want to stick with herself, the elf Wanderer Silk, Speed and Prince Sword. Now this top team. Oh my God, are we really using Blue Crow? My Blue Crow really even on gear? Yo, where is my alerts? Alerts, where are you? There you are, Valky! Thank you for the raid, my friend. Welcome, Raiders. Let me give you a big old shout out, because I don't know if I have any mods in chat right now. There you go, guys. If you aren't following Valky, what are you doing with your life? How do you ever expect to get your master's frame? How do you expect to compete and be looked at seriously? No frame, no opinion. Make sure you give Valky a follow, a sub, and a like, and check his channel out. God tier advice. Everything I learned about RTA, which is not saying a lot, but I still learned it from Valky. I forgot what Sue did up here. Okay, so he did Crow. Landy is such an interesting take, but I bet, you know, into her, it does make a lot of sense. We got haste for the nuke. There's no mitigation. You know what? I mean, I never would have thought of this team, but he made it work, and this is the second time today we've gotten to use Mr. BM Haste, and I am about it. Holy shit, Greenlandy. We're going to be putting some gear on this girl, so let's see. What do we want to do for Miss Landy? Recommended. This doesn't take from anybody we're using, so why the hell not, huh? Let's do it. Okay. You're on Holy Sack, right? Oh, you be on a real Holy Sack. Come on, Strays. Or come on, Crow. Oh, this Crow is so buns. And you're good. And this team works great. Okay. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be violent. Would I ever torture myself for a legend run in RTA? I've done Emp runs before. Came real close, like right on the edge, like 2 fights away. And that took several weeks. Legend takes the whole damn season, multiple hours a day. That is a commitment. In every sense of the word, like you should be committed if you try to do it. I don't get enough enjoyment out of it, is the thing, right? I like RTA when I play it. I mostly like it when I'm playing it with friends. Different strays. Don't worry about it, Blackbird. Different strays. I know you guys are panicking. Trust my that strays is a Destro torrent. It just took speed gear, so that's from the fast strays. But I don't enjoy RTA that much, so I don't know. Maybe someday, maybe, I don't know. But right now, I'm not so sure. He is not hurt enough, so I'm just gonna go for the defense buff here. Oh, it's one of them 100% counter Bossarunkas. Interesting. This goes into Crow. Hurts him real bad. Can we get a little bit of a heal and not a counter? Oh my god. Stop countering. Do you guys know that Epic 7's official slogan is no longer play the animation? It's stop countering. At least this attack cannot be countered. Theories live. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy. Hey, look, I got to counter. That was kind of cool. Chop, chop, chop. Do we burn this? Do we burn this? I'm not sure. Do we burn this? Need advice, chat. Come on, give me the advice. Skip. Skip the burn. Just regular S3. All right. Oh, shit. Shit. Well, that was a bit of a waste. It's okay, guys. It's okay. I know. It's not what we wanted. I have a button pushing compulsion issue. It happens. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. What is a treasure train? I don't know. I just saw it popped up there too. It's definitely a Twitch thing. I'm gonna burn this because I want the healing. I thought if you burn that, you got the guarantee extra hit. Am I wrong on that? Leave my poor Crow alone, you monster. It's a discount on 5 or more sub purchases. Oh, cool. It's a September thing, right? It's the last fight. I don't need to bring anybody back, so let's just do this and hope she does not counter me or Landy, and we will push phase. She can't counter this. We're good. We're good. It was fine. We totally whiffed that S3, and it's fine. Fine. You know what, Sue? Good team. It was even Tristen proof, and it's got to be a good team to be Tristen proof. All right, push up. And push you up to the front. You can go to the back of the line. Who's going to be on the first? Frieren first, and then Fern 1 week later. Cannot escape my sword. Blammo, 109,000 damage. So good. Strays is so good. Bye, everybody. Thanks for playing. It was less about the speed imprint and more about the control. I was worried that there was going to be a protection set on Senya, meaning it would take more than 2 hits, and then she would going to do her S3. So I wanted her to, for the pushback, the strip, and the silence, all the things that Wander Silk brings that crap all over Spirit Isoline. All right, guys, I think we secured the war. They only have 3 attacks left. If they win, they earned it. But we did good. We did good. Is Strays worth the boss? Is Strays worth 80 coins? Strays is probably one of the most fun units in the game, but he is he's difficult to use in the current meta, and if you're using him in PvE, he takes god tier gear. But yeah, I mean, he's so good. I built 2 of them, and I have a lot of fun with them. But there are other people in the game, they've never even touched him before, so that is up to you, my friend. That's the wrong button. Landy, you might just earn new gear. So this is my fast strays. My fast strays is nothing to write home about. He gets the job done. 4K 300, 250 speed. I'd like him to have about 10 to 15 more speed to really be good. This is the one it took gear from. And this is my strays that did 109,000 damage to that Senya. Woo. Strays is a badass. This is not an easy build. Not at all. Even though only 91 gear score, these stats are hard to hit. That was my guild versus yours. I'm sorry, Andre. You guys fought a really good fight. You fought a really good fight. You have a chance to take it back. Those last 6 attacks on our side, if you can get that one guy as an attack jet, you could probably take it away from us. But you don't have to do that. You can go ahead and just relax. Watch anime for about 40 more minutes. You know, do your thing. You don't stress yourself out trying to get people to log in and do their guild wars. We cool, right? Yeah, go watch Frieren. Frieren's a really good anime. Go check it out. Oh, I received provisions. Is that enough to get to a chest? Is he dead yet? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, it's over! It's over! He's dead! Ding freaking dong. 30, 50, 9. Oh my god, look at all this powder. All the prongos are down. Ancient Inheritance is over. I need to get my ass over to that spot right there. Okay. How can I get there? What's the shortest route? Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? I can do it. I'll just go here. We'll use this. Wait. Why is this rock in the way? Why is this in the way? Son of a bitch. We'll use this. We'll go... Frick. That chest is on the way. That chest is on the way. We'll go here. View. Okay, hang on. How do I do this? I just click map. And we want to go down here. This is where Prongo is. This is the area. I'm pretty sure. This big black area over here is this black area over here with a chest above and below, one that's not been opened yet, right? I'm going to do this the easy way. Check it out. I'll go here and I'll go this one. This one. Stupid. Okay. And then I go this here. Ha 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 ha. Where's the tele? Where am I at? Center of my position. Professional content creator here, everybody. That one. Put a note on it. My spirit animal. Okay, we go to here. We go to here. No, I'm just short. It's okay. At least I can get the chest. Here. 1, 2. I need 2 steps. 2 steps. Nobody take my spot. Nobody take my spot. I'm on my way back. Hey Tristen, how do I build ML Ilynav since she is coming? I also keep up the good work. Never stop improving. Thank you, brother man. We'll try. There are 2 popular builds for Empyrean Ilynav right now. There's the build that doesn't, there's the sub DPS build, and then there's the full-on support build. I think the full-on support build is probably the more popular build. The sub DPS build is the harder one to do, but it is a really versatile build. Let your gear be your guide on this one. So this is the this is the full support build, right? Barrier set, immunity, and a lot of bulk. The goal is she just sticks around forever. Constantly being there with her penetration resistance, bringing barriers, giant freaking barriers with that much HP, and being CR pushed by being hit, and cleansing, and wearing an artifact that helps your team out. Defense of all allies is pretty freaking sexy on a night that you're running in a... Not only does she bring barriers, she brings defense for your whole team. Lots of good stuff with this unit, right? The second version, a little harder to build, is the damage version, right? She's a sub DPS. So your sacrifice, I dropped 300 defense. I dropped 6,000 HP in order to get 100% crit chance and crit damage on her. In doing this, I also lost the barrier set for my team. I also lost the artifact that gives defense to my team. So this is a lot weaker for my team, but she is now a damage dealer. She can 1v4 what's left. She can contribute to the damage, and it'll surprise some people. Amarak, thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. So this will surprise some people, right? When you draft a team and people think you've only got one DPS, and they don't realize that Ilynav is also DPS, so they ban out your DPS and they think they're going to run over you. And surprise, surprise, your Elbrus Ritual Sword pops off, and your Ilynav actually carries the damage for the team. So again, the immunity set's very important on both of them, because defense breaks will destroy you. So that's how I have them both built. And which one's better depends on your playstyle. This is more of a high standard aggro Ilynav, and this is more of a bruiser tank down low standard Ilynav. I legitimately use this one more often, but when I pick this one, she slaps. Hey Tristen, if I get the big boy Frieren pack, would you recommend me using the currency chest for Setska, my favorite unit, or Frieren? Or is it better to use the unit or artifact? Your video's got me into 7. Thanks for the amazing content. Or is it better to use in the unit or artifact? Okay. Let me make sure I know what you are talking about. Page, can you open? There we go. If you're talking about the big boy pack, you're talking about this one. And you're talking about the Transcendence currency, where there's a slate or a bottle of knowledge in there. Frieren and Fern both have crit chance for a imprint. The strongest imprint in the game. Nothing is better than crit chance. So you will get mad value. It's more gear score than any other imprint. So you get mad value in Frieren or Fern using that imprint on them. The bottle of knowledge that you could get out of this could be used on anything from 3F to Sweet Miracle to Frieren's artifact herself. It can be used on anything, and that's huge value too. Remember, the first imprint is always higher value than the second, third, fourth, and fifth imprints. So, if you pull a second Frieren, you luck sack into a second Frieren and you imprint with her, but Fern doesn't have any imprints, maybe she gets the bottle or the slate for the first imprint, because the first one is literally double value. It's if the imprint would give you 8, or 4, it'll give you 8 for the first. If the imprint would give you +3, it gives you +6 for the first imprint. It's always double. So consider that. Now, as to Setska, I'm not even sure what her imprint is. Setska's imprint is 6% health. So let's do a little bit of math here, okay? My Setska has... That's a phone thing, not a calculator. Good job, Tristen. Good job. My Setska has 24,446 health minus this 18,180 she's getting from gear. That means her base health is 6,622. This gives me 6% health times 0.06. It's 376 health. Setsuka's imprint is 376 health versus roughly 6% crit chance. So what's more important to you? 6% crit chance or 376 health for stats onto the unit? And that's not a trick question. If your gear is already giving you 100% crit chance, maybe you don't need it. And maybe you don't need to go from 100 to 105. But if that crit chance is going to help you out building your Frieren or your Fern, I don't think this is a lot of HP, guy. This is a 6% substat on a piece of gear. So I always think crit chance most important, effectiveness and ER second most important, and everything else is just icing on the unit cake. And also realize that you will luck sack into more Setsukas. Okay? I mean, I sure as shit did. She's a non-limited unit. She'll just pop out of daily summons once in a while. She'll be pickable from selector tickets. You'll be able to, get things to level her up pretty easily. Frieren and Fern, once their banners are gone, it is unlikely we will ever see them again. And your only way to level them, your only way to imprint them at that point in time, going to be these SOBs. And these are not super common. So I hope that helps. The artifact will outlive Frieren. All collab artifacts outlive the collab units. I mean, except for garbage collab artifacts. But even garbage collab artifacts sometimes find use on units that when they were useless initially, they find use on units. A lot of people think Dragon Knuckles, Millam's artifact is going to have uses all of a sudden. I got her at triple S. Do you think that's bad? You got who, Kato? My brother got her from elemental summons. You will get her way more often than the Frieren units. Exactly. The 4 to 5 star elemental summons. Hell, I could, do I have any of those? I mean, can't be a Setsuka because it's green. But if a 5-star jumps out of this, that's just as likely as Setsuka. Hello, Curious. And you get these a lot. I mean, hell, you can buy these from your guild shop. I ain't saying it's likely. The rates are dog, right? You have a 0.178% chance. But there's a chance. Can you get some from Ancient and you can get some from... Oh, yeah. A lot of the mini bosses and stuff drop those things. There's even some in the Labyrinth. A lot of people, everybody right now, if you haven't done this since March, everybody just do me a solid. Click on the Battle tab. Click on the Regular tab. Click on the Labyrinth. And look at these and see if any of these have a red dot on them. If any of these have a red dot on them, there's a chest in there you haven't gotten yet. When they reset it, they added a treasure chest to every single one of these. So click on it, go into the map, get rid of your Curious, go into the map, and pause this. And then look at the map and look around at all of these spots where these treasure chests are, and one of them will be on a gray area that hasn't been explored yet. Take a teleport to it, go to that chest and open it up. There is shit in there. There's Molagora in there. There are some 3 to 5 star summon tickets in there. There's some charms in there. There's some garbage gear in there. But there are some things in there that you are missing out on. So go do that, like right now. Especially with there's some bookmarks in there. I bet you money is gonna be somebody in chat who's like, oh shit, I didn't even notice those red dots were there. Because I didn't. I actually got the last one about like 4 weeks ago. It was kind of embarrassing. So make sure you check that out. Every single one of them. And it's free. It costs nothing to go in. Just a little bit of time. I'm so glad I saved up 10 unknown slates. I've got a pile too. I'm ready. I am so ready for this clan. Am I planning on using Stark? Probably not. If we find a place for him, sure. But right now, he looks kind of lackluster. He looks like a crappier Ravi. How much time till the Frieren drop rate ups from now? Reset. Like, how long is it till reset? 6.5, 7 hours now, right? Something like that. After maintenance. That garbage gear waiting to be 22 plus speed. True. How can I keep the game on while maintenance? Never ping the server. As soon as you ping the server, the game will go into maintenance, which basically means only looking at your units and never leaving the unit screen. As an old player, I did notice that entering the lab is free until last week. There you go. Go get your stuff. Go get your free stuff, guys. Free stuff. By the way, is there a new ML5 next week? No. It will be, we've got 2 more solid weeks. So the new ML5 should come during the last half of the Fern banner. Don't forget to see Hoochie and Lab. Yep. Hoochie. Wait, Labyrinth is free now? Damn, Boat. If you didn't know that, then you're missing a lot of free stuff. Go see this little red dot on the word battle here. When you go into Labyrinth, I bet you money there are some red dots. There'll be some red dots on these. And if there's red dots on these, you're missing a treasure chest. Go in and get it. Oh shit, I do have to spend my 300 too. Okay, we got to burn this quick. Hang on. Let's go here. Are you level 9 yet? Sort by friendship. You are level 9 and you are level 7. Okay, quick battle, go. I have 21 slates and 21 bottles. Great googly moogly, Kratos. Maintenance starts in 22 minutes, guys. How short am I? 200. 200. Perfect. Been saving for the collab? Nice. Maintenance should be up at 5 a.m. 1 hour before reset. If maintenance ends before reset, the collab will not be active until reset. You'll have like, say if maintenance ends early or ends at 5 a.m., you have to wait till 6 a.m. when the game resets, right? When Guild War ends and the Thursday starts, then Frieren goes into effect. At least that's my understanding. Maybe it'll start right at reset. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll start before reset. I don't know. I'm not waiting up till 5 a.m. to see. Arena. I bet I got knocked out of this. Oh, damn. That's a lot of defeats. I'm going back to my old team. This new team is sucking wind. Interesting. He's going to be on that freaking... You know what? Screw this. Make it fun. I hate everything about these teams. Okay, this one. We use the scaly one. And go. Who's my defense team? Just the standard defense team that's up right now, but I like my old one better. It's the one that everybody's running. But I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it back to my old team, which kept me my old team kept me in the 30s. in the high 30s. This one's dipped lower than it's ever dipped before. Sorry, low 30s. No. Do you think they'll put ML Para and Bossarunka in the Galaxy selectors next? No. Oh, that sucks. The Galaxy select, if you're talking about the 80 Galaxy selector coin shop thingy, that's going to be Ludwig earlier for a long hecking time. They said, and you can buy 2 of them, and then they said they're going to reset it. But they haven't really told us how long it'll be between resets. I suspect it'll be damn close to a year, and then they'll move the timeline forward and include another year worth of Galaxy selectors. Headhunt, no. Headhunt will have Para. Bossarunka's right on the line. If Headhunt starts in October, then Bossarunka is not in. If Headhunt starts in November, then Bossarunka is in. So it just depends on when that starts. This one. Freaking BBK gonna cleave me. How many copies of the collab units are you pulling? One of each. I might get 2 Ferns to try Fern on speed set, just because it looks like a lot of fun. But now that we got the note that she doesn't get the speed right out of the gate, I'm a little less excited about speed sets Fern. Man, Setska has really just made Arena heckin' miserable, hasn't she? My advice to you is if you pull copies of the collab units, you stick one of those copies in the waiting room and you do not imprint or touch it for at least 3 to 4 weeks. Okay? You don't want somebody to whip out some tech in November where you're like a Strays tech, right? Like, look how good this speed Strays is and look how good this slow Strays is. Look how good this fast Harsetti and this slow Harsetti. You know, you don't want somebody to whip out a tech and then you can't use it, right? And you're like, fucking 5%. I traded doing this fun thing for 5% crit chance. You don't want to be that guy. So, hang on to them, but I think you'll probably wind up imprinting with them, probably within 4 to 5 weeks. But that'd be my advice. Just because there's no going back, hold on to a copy. In the video, it was not conclusive, Sakai. It could have been a base speed. It could have applied at the start and been a base speed one, and she would have moved exactly like that. There was a speed buff involved. We don't know how speed buff interacts with it. It was way too fuzzy to tell. And the wording implied, it said at the start of battle, not at the start of the first turn. So it I don't think people were crazy to think that at all. Is Architect Leica good into Lot's Setska defenses? She's actually one of the few units who can penetrate evasion and damage limit. She's just so hard to use elsewhere. We really did not get a stun on any of those 2 back units. This is not good. Is Blitica still good? Not really. Hard to use, hard to gear. Fire Litica better. I don't think so. They clearly wanted her to be on a... Damn it. He does not have the effectiveness to do this. Okay, that's fine. We're just going to eat a hit from her. Pop, 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 pop. Bam. Is DDR available on the 5-star selector from the Galaxy shop? Yes. If you guys want to know who's available, there's a really nice resource. I'll give you a link to it. It is called Cecilia Bot. And Cecilia Bot has got a timeline. Here is the link for all of you guys. And you can literally go back, and all you gotta do is just scroll back until you find Eternal Wanderer Ludwig. I think he was like middle of 2020. No, he was January, right? He was not 2025. He was like January 24, I think. Senya, Era, January. Yeah, he was around Christmas. So here's Ludwig. He is included. And all you gotta do is scroll back. So Abyssal is included. Landy's included. You know, you just go back and find your unit, right? Or easier still is find Ludwig, and so Senya is not included. Sea Poly is not included. Dragon Bride Senya is not included. New Moon Luna, Ilynav not included. Harsetti not included. Lua not included. Hua Young not included. Hera not included. Teu not included. Boss not included. Area not included. Witch not included. Scaly not included. Everyone else is in. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I was blowing all this shit up. Byronok. Boom, boom. Whoosh. Pop. Oh my god. Who's gonna take this? I think we could. I think this just kills Scaly. Let's just put a defense break on you. Is maintenance right now? No, we got 14 minutes. You scared me for a minute there. Stun? Stun would be nice. High effectiveness teams are the tits, guys. Oh, he would have slept her. Well, that's just very interesting. Poof. Control is so much fun. Ilynav is in the shop next, which shows you that they are going to put older... Oh no, Kawaric shows you they're going to put older units in the shop too. So when you buy 80, remember, don't bitch if the next shop has the same unit in there for 40. That can happen. You're taking a gamble. There's going to be every single shop rotation. What do you mean? XYZ unit is in the shop. I spent 80 coins on her just yesterday. Well, maybe you should have waited and looked. Ooh. This one looks easy. When do you think ML Hua will be in the shop? Usually it is... Oh! Well. Awkward. Was it a fat cat issue? Usually it is a 18 to 24 months before they appear in the shop. Rarely faster than a year. Usually it's a year and a half to 2 years before. A year and a half is about average. 2 years is really pushing it, but we have seen some take 2 years to show up in the shop. So, but there really is no setting your watch by it. Smilegate doesn't really seem to, stick to any pattern or rotation. Oh, can we do this with Ross? What do you guys think? Can we control this? This will be tricky. We're gonna have to survive a lot of Ross hits. We'll try it though. Sounds like fun. ML Hua should be in the shop by February? Maybe. How long we waited for freaking Zeo to show up in the shop. I think Zeo took a full ass 24 months. Oh my god. Strip the witch. Oh, thank god. No, it's okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Dog in a burning restaurant. Fine. We're fine. This is fine. Everybody gets stripped. It's okay. Yeah, you always wait until they announce the rotation, but you know, then you don't know what's in the next rotation. So, you know, there's always going to be a little bit of risk, right? Always going to be a little bit of risk. Get him, girl, Roy Mustang. Hey, Tristen, you know by chance where I can find ML units up to Ludwig Selector? Check that link. Okay, we have got to get a skill null up. Let's put a little pain on you. Pop, pop, and Ross hits into my skill null. Does nothing. Does this. Probably kills my Harsetti because they decided to make this unit insane. So do a respectable... Oh, she lived! She lived, and we are good! Oh my god, eat this defense break, Ross. Eat it and smile. And go to sleep, because Unity sets the tits. Let's go. Who's going next? You're going next, and I don't care. I don't want you to cleanse, so go to sleep. Nice. In fact, go to sleep permanently. Whoosh. Pop. Oh my god, so good. Please, for the love of God. You know what? Just Witch is not a threat. Let's just kill this and we're fine. I skipped Silverblade Aramintha because of the supposed way to get out. This is... So, oh my god, literally, she just shit all over me there, didn't she? This is what I get for saying that Witch all by herself's not a problem, huh? Oh my god. This isn't real. This isn't real. Why did I do that? It can't apply to him. Ugh. It's okay. Soulburn, she's stunned. She's stunned. Get the fuck out. Oh, so good. Silverblade's a lot of fun. PP poof. Thanks, Evan Dario, for this team. It's not been the best team, but it's been a lot of fun. Love playing Control. I think that was the last time I was really into RTAs, when I was playing Control. Let me see. This is... I think this is an injury angle, but we need the evasion. Is this my injury one? Yes. Okay. So we need the evasion, or she'll one-shot. You know what? We're running out of time. Let's just speed through it. It's okay, Pop. The coin shop, a lot of people are upset about the coin shop. Nobody has room to be more upset about the coin shop than Biako. Okay? He spent 40 coins getting Requiem Rowana. He pulled Requiem Rowana the very next day. And now he's 10 coins short from the 80 he needs to get his Fallen Cecilia. Saddest damn story ever. Mr. I'm Sue in the house. Welcome, Mr. Sue. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How was your you were doing what do you call it? What about Rowana? Oh, he just bought Rowana. You were doing your ratio fighting today, right? That looks like so damn much fun. That might get me back into RTA. This looks super easy, and this definitely looks like a Dominial fight. Get him. Ask Sue if he is sad at the lack of Ubel armpits in the collab. Oh, I really expect that to. You know what? 3 freaking F. 3F Bellion. What do you think? Okay, arena fights are donezo. I don't think Sue is. I don't know. Sue might be a little bit sad at the lack of Ubel armpits in the collab. Whatever happened to getting another Guardian? Funny you should ask. It's day number 1500 and something, and we still are 4 out of 5 on Guardians. Where's my 50 Sky Stones? Where's my 50 Sky Stones? I need Guardians. Ubel armpit for the lobby pack. Right on. Anarchist. 37. Thank you for the sub, my friend. I appreciate you. Let's force the souls. Get this. I think we are almost done. Only Sue were here to keep me company. Guess I just have to be lonely until the...
Nope. Not falling for that one. As if the camera, you know, didn't give me away. Troubleshooting the camera in the background. Does it not show me?
Wait. I got a great... No, that's the waste. No, let's just do this.
Camera works, right?
Camera works. I just am waiting for Hino to show up because, you know, it shits all over the cameras when multiple people come in.
I can't see your end of things at the moment. Just waiting for that.
Oh yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting to do that. Let's
yep.
share this.
Yeah, people are like, "Why are you going into to Tristen so early?" And I'm just like, "Because we have to set things up to make sure audio levels are good.
Not
Don't
so
want to
much.
repeat it this afternoon, right?"
Oh my god, that was so awful. We figured out why it sounded like they were talking to us through a PVC pipe. At least we got that fixed. Hang on here, share, and there's the projector. There you go.
Yeah, because it would suck immensely if, like, you know, 11 o'clock rolls around and it's time to get this party started, and we're still trying to figure things out.
You're getting some love in my YouTube chat. Awesome breakdown on Zero. I've heard. I got to go watch your video. I've had so many people tell me how good your Chaos Zero Nightmare breakdown was. I got to check that out.
Yeah, I don't want to like toot my own horn, but like again,
but you're
that's
gonna.
my element. that's my element. Like,
sure.
I don't think people understand. Like, I think I am a mediocre Epic 7 content creator. I think I am a great card game content creator.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
Anybody here thinks Sue's mediocre? Nobody thinks you're except for Anya. Anya did, but everyone else thinks you are. Thinks you're good. Anya was like, "What the fuck?" Sue, you one of the best. I don't hang out. You don't insult my tastes by implying you're anything other than top shelf, because I don't do mid.
No, it's one of those things where, like, I don't like to gloat, but I that's the one thing I know I'm good at, but I always feel bad if I do gloat about it, because my favorite card game player is like the most humble person in the world, so I feel like he would disrespect me, or like, you know, look down on me for having that opinion.
Oh, if you'd been anything less than humble, I would have shit all over you for sure, but
it's actually super funny because like my favorite card game player actually grew up with my actual best friend, and my best friend is one of the least humble people I know. We're both like not even remotely humble when it comes to certain things, man. We cannot let anybody get an edge over us on certain things.
I bet I'm more humble than that guy.
But I try to.
I think everybody here agrees I'm 1,000 times more humble than Sue. Just ask anybody. They're all like that Tristen guy. Hell yeah, he is humble.
Yeah.
Let me see. This is the camera that's all fucked up.
Yes, Zero can take. What was that? I missed that.
Sorry guys, not looking at chat, trying to fix the cameras. Give me a second. Oh my god! And I'm just going to blind this because Hino's going to be here any minute now. Hino Jin! Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to Epic 7 Post-Maintenance Podcast. I just got a few seconds to finish this fight off, and then we can get out of here. We did all of our stuff. We're safely in the hero screen, and there we can chill and enjoy a love like winter. Let's see. Shout out at Hino Jin. I cannot spell. All right. Hino, we are in my Discord. If you jump into the Discord waiting room, kind of looks like this right here. Stream waiting room. I'll drag you in whenever you are ready, my friend. If you need a link, shoot me a DM.
I was looking at that Luna picture.
Felipe Familiar. Thank you much for the sub, buddy. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Thank you so much. And Hino, welcome to the party.
Hello.
Okay, I was like, yo, you have no microphone. welcome, brother man. Are you throwing your camera up today, Hino, or no? I just need to know so I can set the
trying to
take your time
through this Discord.
Take your time. It's just a matter of me setting things up. Oh, you guys are side by side. How perfect is that?
Whoa, why is the camera so wide?
It's because we're alphabetized.
Dude, man, I love your room. So big screen.
It's way wider than my usual setup.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's because when you use the virtual cam on Discord, it takes the whole lens when like it's not that when you stream. It's a little annoying, yeah. That's also why I use the green screen, because like normally I don't care if you see what's behind me, but it captures everything in the room around me. So you'll see like I have like a fridge over here and stuff like that. So I'm like, man, people be spending more time looking at my furniture than me.
I know. Like on my stream, they can't see the two lights here, so it's kind of weird now.
It's true. It's really big. Here, check it out. Yeah. This is what my room looks like. It's pretty crazy, huh? My tinfoil hat lives right over here on this shelf in the prison cell.
Oh, what? Your room is way cooler, dude. What the hell?
I know, right?
Yeah. That's a pretty sick actual wall of Funkos. Yeah, that's what I want to do, man. Like, at some point, like, I have to figure out, like, a situation to get out of, like, the room I'm in now for, like, an office, and then, like, move to a different part of my place so I could, like, have a cool setup like that. That's what I want eventually. I want, like, so people can see cool stuff behind me. Like, I would love to have, like, a case with, like, all my figures and my, like, trophies and stuff up behind me so people can see that stuff.
Yeah, like, I collected these back when I was in high school, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to repurpose them. Put them in the streaming room.
Dude, I love the Snorlax behind you.
I know. Cool. Costco, dude. Costco, like, $30.
Oh, really? Damn, dude. I need to get a Gengar one.
Yeah.
Shameless plug, guys. I have started a Patreon. People ask me all the time, how can they support me and my content and stuff? If you guys want to have early access to the videos, you guys want to have some one-on-one support, or if you just want to hang out, be part of the chat, that part's free. You can join for free, or you can be a paid member. Link is pinned in the description of both chats. Go check it out. Do me a solid. Help a brother out. Let me see. Hang on. I gotta make it smaller on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't let you type as much in chat. Character limit. All right, guys, let's get into everything that's happening, because the game is down. We're in maintenance. Only through the magic of content creator Kung Fu are we still in the game. Let's go take a look at everything that's coming to E7. First, I want to take a minute to ignore this and this. Where's the damn button? Button. Yes, button. Okay. I want to take a second to introduce our guest, Hinojin. For those of you who don't know him, who've been living under a rock, guildmate and premier RTA streamer. The guy is legend quality. If you want to watch some high-end fighting, make sure you click on the link in both of the streams, in Twitch and YouTube. It's in the title. Go give him a sub, go give him a follow, go check him out. You can do way worse than watching Hinojin to learn your ways around the particulars of RTA and how to use units in this game. What do you got to say for yourself now that I've glazed you up like a donut?
Thank you for the kind words, of course. Yeah, I stream at twitch.tv/Hinojin for the most part, guys. And I'm very excited for this collab, baby!
Hell yeah!
Let's go. No, but yeah,
and of course, there might be one or two of you who just don't know any better. My boy, I am Sue, always here in the second chair. You can also click his name in the title of both streams. He does unit breakdowns, PvE guides. If you have struggled with Abyss, he is your man, and he is running a tournament series of mock battles. That's a very unique way to fight called ratio format. You definitely want to be following him. Check it out when he does that. It's always a blast. And if you need help putting your account together, he's a guy to talk to. Now that his head is so big, I don't know if we can fit it in the Twitch window anymore. What do you got to say for yourself, Mr. Sue?
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. And then also, I mean, I don't want to derail too much, but we're going pretty heavy on Chaos Zero Nightmare as well, which is Super Creative's new game that just had a beta. So in like a week or two, we'll find out when the game actually comes out. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check me out as well.
That sounds like fun. Where can I go to like see a good review on CZN?
Oh, just youtube.com/@IM_TSU. No big deal.
Wait, ain't no way. Hang on. IM_TSU.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I feel like I should. Speaking of my name, we should.
Holy crap! There's a how to play Chaos Zero Nightmare video, guys. Go check out I'm Sue. For real. Great videos.
Yep. Ratio. I want Hino so badly to try Ratio one of these days, because Hino's the kind of person that plays. He doesn't really follow. You follow a meta a little bit, but you're the kind of the person that I admire, where you kind of think outside the box. You just play what you like, and you play at a very high level. So that's always my favorite thing about watching you. I'm like, yo, this guy's just gonna be like, screw it, bro. This is K-On game, bro. It's a breed game. Bro, it's
kind of hard to do these days with all the.
It's really hard these days. Like scales, I feel like ruins everything.
Yeah, but here and there we still pull off some fun stuff. We're gonna be playing Stark though, for sure. I'm gonna force him.
Oh, dude,
hell yeah!
Stark is so good. As soon as I didn't say it in the review, but I was like, Stark is the most Hino unit I've ever seen.
Yes, sir.
Before we get started, we get too deep in this, guys. We have retooled the sound settings. I want to know, is the volume good? Can you guys hear both Hino and Sue? Is one of us super loud and the other super quiet? Everything sound good on your end? Let me know.
Test sound levels. Test 1 2 check.
Checking the mic check. Checking the mic check 1 2 checking the mic.
All good. They all sound sexy.
All right.
Oh yeah.
He was talking to us, Hino.
Thanks, Boyle. I appreciate it.
All right, guys. It's here. Holy shit, look at him. It's here. We have finally got our collab. We are on the cusp, the eve. They are uploading content to the game as we speak to bring us into the Frieren collab. Frieren's going to be first. Yeah, look at Stark. I keep thinking about Strack Gauntlet on Stark.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
We're going to have Frieren banner first for 2 weeks, and then we're going to have the Fern banner for 2 weeks with 1 week of overlap where both banners are live. So if you can only afford one, just whip out the credit card and buy packs. But if you can only afford one, then, you can wait until that second week, watch how they both perform, and pick the one you like the best. But God save you can't get both these units. Looks so damn fun. No Himmel. True. No Himmel. No Himmel.
I mean, he's in the game. He just has an alias. It's called Successor Tave. Yeah.
All right, guys. I think what we'll do is just go through the update. We'll watch the video first, then we'll go through the update. We'll talk about the balance patch units. I would love to get Hino's take on where these units are going to be used in RTA and how broken and diverse the game's going to be. And Sue, always love your takes on it as well from a PvE and also from your ratio angle. And then we're going to go through the collab and just talk about how freaking awesome it is to be in Epic 7 right now. All right, let me find that update video because there's a whole bunch of stuff that popped up today.
That's it. That's the one that got updated.
Ooh, updated. Okay, let's just take a minute to appreciate how awesome this OST is.
Oh yeah, that was so nice.
Yeah, good touch.
早めに終わらせないと。私はもっと人間を知ろうと思う。好きだらけです。これでどうですか？あなたが私を知ろうとしてくれたことがたまらなく嬉しいのです。行くぞ！
It's your boy!
Oh my god, it's so crispy.
It's so good.
I
like they even gave him the terrified eyes. Can we just take a second to talk about the irony of the fact that everybody says, oh God, another collab. That means another festival. People show up. They're going to help us with some kind of a big bad. Then they'll throw a festival in their honor and they'll leave. That's like every single collab. Maybe this time will be different. And, what's the story of Frieren if you just break it down real simple?
General summary,
Let me help you out here. Wouldn't you say that it's like the Frieren and her party show up, village, town, somewhere, help out with a big bad, and then they throw a big festival in their honor and they leave?
Yeah, you can pretty relate it to Epic 7.
So yeah, anybody that was expecting a different story this time, it'll be really tough for Smilegate to give us something new and unique and not deviate from the story of Frieren, because it's literally like every single collab theming we've ever had is
Frieren. Yeah.
Just Frieren. Every single chapter is what we do for collab. So I'm very interested to see what they do with this to make it new and fresh, yet respecting the source material. It's gonna be kind of crazy. So you do your 7-day login, guys. Real quick, for these 7-day logins, you can miss a day. Okay, It's 7-day login, and it's usually across the entire collab. So it's like 7-day login across all 21 days. If you oversleep or you're like, shit, I gotta go on vacation and I'm going away for the weekend, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just make sure you log in 7 days across the collab minimum to get all the rewards. Oh, what do you guys think of this lobby animation?
900 Skystones is what I think about it.
I'm buying it immediately.
Yeah, I'm buying it also.
So these are custom lobby animations. Be aware that you have to own the units or there will be nobody sitting on one of the rocks. So if you buy this lobby animation, you kind of want to make sure you're going to get both of the collab artifacts and Stark, of course, because he is free, because you don't want to have a lobby animation where there's just a sad empty stone. Oh, and if you buy this right out of the gate and you're like, but Fern's not there, you'll pull her. In a couple weeks, she'll be there.
But what if I want Stark by himself?
I wonder if you put Fern and Frieren in the waiting room, if it'll take them off of the stones. That would be that would be a serious suffering for your art moment there.
Dude, I'm dreading it being like the Tamacoin situation where like they just don't show up unless you have all
Fern?
of them.
Where's Fern?
Yeah, it's just Stark off to the side. He refuses to sit down on the rocks.
I don't think they'll ever do that again.
Yeah, that was such a embarrassment. It was like, guys, pay us money for a background. Okay, I'll pay you money for it. It's like, guys, until we get the Tamarin skin that we have to pay $50 for, this background just doesn't function.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that was the worst. I was like, wow, this is the low point. I think that is actually the low point of the whole year.
So when the game comes back up and the servers go live, the Frieren banner will immediately start. It will be up for 2 solid weeks. 1 week from now, the Fern banner will go live. It'll be overlapping the Frieren banner. You'll be able to pull both of them for that. And then there'll be 1 week of just Fern, and Frieren will be gone forever. You cannot not pull these units from anything other than the collab. Your daily login summons, your elemental summon tickets, they will not be a part of that. That happens for Mystics, but it doesn't happen for limited RGBs. So there will be no way to obtain these units other than doing the limited summon. And once they're gone, they're gone. So I wish you all the best of luck.
Yeah, I want to stress that again, like Tristen brought up. if you are at all interested in Frieren or Fern, please do not miss them. Like, obviously, I don't want you to spend and break the bank or put yourself in a bad situation because of it, but we are pretty much on, it's basically conveyed to Tristen, myself, Valky, several other content creators. I don't know if they've told you this before, but it's like collabs are the true limiteds now. The odds of a character coming back from a collab from this point onwards are near zero. So if it happens, you should be pleasantly surprised. But you should basically understand that if you don't get Frieren, you're not ever getting Frieren.
Yeah, the exact phrasing they used, the exact phrasing that was used from employees at Smilegate was that the community needs to get used to the fact that collaboration units may be the true limiteds of Epic 7. So read into that what you want to read into it. I read in that is that if we get a rerun, it's because that they also got a new collaboration, right? We get an Overlord Season 2 with, Cocytus and, other units. And since we're already collabing with them, they'll go ahead and run a side banner for the units like they've done with Guilty Gear in the past. It's a new thing. Here's Jacko, and also here's the old units too. But they aren't going to seek to do just pure reruns like Full Metal Alchemist, like ReZero. And some of that is on Smilegate, and most of that is on the other IPs. Smilegate is very careful to do mutually beneficial IPs with companies that get something out of the collaboration from us. We advertised Full Metal Alchemist's game. We advertise Season 2 of ReZero. We advertise Slime's game. We advertise Espa's new Tor-looking album. And when we go back and say, hey, you guys want to do it again? They're like, nah, we're doing a new album and Tor. Nah, that game EOS. Nah, we're good. We're good. We don't have a new season coming out, so why bother? So it's not always on Smilegate that we aren't getting reruns. And they kind of started to run into that. And they're like, you know what? It's a pain in the ass to get reruns. We're getting told no a whole bunch, and new collabs are better received. They're more hyped. They're more exciting. They're more profitable. So that's what we're going to focus on. That's my general feel. I've not been sitting in on any Smilegate board meetings, but I think I'm pretty close on my estimations of what's going on. So yeah, don't skip out because we don't know if, when it will ever be back. Oh, we're going to talk about this.
Oh, yes, we will.
Oh, we got some things to say about this. Balance patch. Guys, it's not just the collab. It's not just the collab. Every single one of these units. Are you guys
big patch?
Oh my God. I can't wait to use non-specially changed Helga in RT. It's going to be so great. All of this is happening on the 25th. This changes everything. What a wild time. What a wild time this is going to be. Oh yeah, and the artifacts too.
2 limited artifacts.
Ooh. I saw Ruel of Light and the word exclusive equipment, and I went in the corner and I hugged my knees and sobbed a little bit. And
I might be the cause of this. I am sorry. For some reason, I have been spamming Ruel so much in RTA. I am disgusted at myself.
Oh my God.
You can get bonus points in my book, bro. I love Ruel.
We get it. You think Cleave is too strong. Stop. And Operator Sigret.
I'm sad I can only afford one of them right now.
Arena story, best story ever. And if they ever make an anime V7, it should be the Arena story. Full stop.
Dude, when are we getting this guy? Nodos, right?
Nodos is a badass. Yeah. I loved it when Zeno does his massive attack against Nodos, and Nodos like grabs him by the head, and then you just see the shadow over where he squeezes his head until it explodes. Like, damn. I hate how deceptive this was. I mean, it wasn't intentional or anything, but I saw this and went, ooh, 100 more hero slots. It's 50. It's 50. Oh, for some reason Merowyn only had 300 hero slots. It's currently capped at 350, and you can only take it to 400.
Oh, I guess they
So
can't rush it. It would break their game.
It's 50 more hero slots. I know it. I was like, oh, 100 more hero slots. I was like, wait a minute. I already have 350 hero. Oh, okay. Still 50 more. 50 more. The least pulled on banner in Epic 7. What do you guys think?
Don't pull for this. It's literally Ruel imprints and an artifact that now has a comparable option getting buffed this patch.
Triple S Ruel.
I think somebody will pull on this banner and then go, shit, I'm on the wrong banner. That's pretty much it. No one else is pulling on this banner.
Yeah, pulling on this banner is basically saying, guys, I don't need to roll for Fern.
Pulling on this banner is saying, God damn, I got way more money than I know what to do with.
New players should not pull. New players should not pull on this banner because you get an episode 1 selector, and guess who is a premium choice from your episode 1 selector? Destina.
This is actually kind of bait, and it's something we should maybe put out there. Most tier lists rate Destina as one of the most important starter units. Having a safety net, a healer, somebody who can heal on all 3 skills, somebody who can bring your whole team back to life. That can get you through a lot of content. So you're going to see her in a lot of tier lists. But she's not the collab unit. There are ways to get her later. I know she's highly ranked, right? Because when people start a game, first thing you do, go Chaos Zero Nightmare tier list. You know, it's the first thing you do, right? Is look up who are the good units. And people are going to see this unit and think, oh, maybe I'll go ahead and pick her up, and not realize how important it is to get collab units, how they just don't come back. So being a little bit sarcastic with it, but for real, don't pull on Destina. You'll get her sometime later. Social Link, thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate you. Here we go, guys. Wild time. All right. Hello, Frieren. So, is this Frieren girl gonna be all that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How are we gonna play her?
Insane.
Let's look at her kit, right? I mean, her S1 attacks an enemy with magic, grants immunity for 1 turn, so she's got spammable immunity on her S1. And when it's the caster turn, it activates
Osan Bell.
Gesundheit of this skill as an extra attack, which attacks all enemies with magic flames. First thing I think is this is going to make her a little bit weak into, of all things, Green Rowana. But beyond that, at the start of the battle, grants 40% resources to all allies. Those aren't short resources. This is focus and fighting spirit. 40% resource bonuses to all allies. And
easy synergy.
Yeah, successor Teiyu. Like they literally made her so that the character that looks like Himmel, if she's on the same team as her, he's like, cool, I just have possession.
Yeah. Oh my god, he does look like Himmel, doesn't he?
Yes, that's why I was saying it's so funny.
That's too cool. So the one change they made from her initial release, and it's not really changed the clarification, is this right here, that the resource increase effect only applies to resources gained at the start of battle. So like units that get focus when they attack, they're not suddenly going to get 2 focus when they attack. She's not going to double the speed at which you gain focus and fighting spirit. It's only increasing what you get when the fight starts. So tell me about this unit, Hino, and why she is going to be such a demon.
I mean, she has so many things going for her kit, right? First of all, the 40% resource increase, that synergizes with so many crazy units. Like Teiyu can immediately proc his, Rage? If someone just takes a turn. Who else? Cavill, right? Commander Pavel can proc his thingy with 100 fighting spirit, and then you have other slow units like MLU Fiend, Twisted Idol, and Kayron. All of them just get their Omega powerful S3 sooner. And that's just one part of her kit. We're not even talking about the souls part of her kit yet.
Stu, you want to take that one?
I mean, he kind of nailed it. Like, you get to go into trauma faster with a missile. Just everything right away. You just have it all right away. It's kind of insane. Even like after you soak Flan, you're just gonna start with more focus. It's gonna be harder to deal with you. It's just overall a very good passive. Like the big thing about it, like he kind of nailed it. Successor Teiyu, Cavill. One of the big things in RTA is the ability to pivot on pick 3 from ban protection. So like, for example, slow players might take Zio if he's not banned. So that way, if you also are going slow, I can pivot into a Cleave, right? With like Zio and, you know, Ludwig or whatever have you. So Frieren in the 3rd slot, because she gives gives these resource increases, means that you can take a fast Frieren on 3, and you have access to Successor Teiyu as a pivot. You have access to Commander Pavel as a pivot. Like you will have access to like kind of synergies and team comps that you otherwise normally wouldn't have access to. So I don't know. Like we didn't talk about the S2 yet. We'll get to that, but like that alone means you can play Frieren aggressively. But like the passive, I guess this could be a decent segue into it, means you can actually play her for a long game also.
Yeah, like she has built-in survivability in her S2, so she can flex between like aggro and if you need to slow down, your enemy will take forever to kill her because as long as she has more than 4 souls, she takes no damage, right?
Practically no damage.
I don't know if that includes like fixed damage and extra damage, but I know like she just can't take direct damage at all as long as she has more than 4 souls.
Yeah, which I think is like just a huge flavor win from a writing perspective, because basically the basic defensive spell in Frieren blocks almost everything. It doesn't defend against curses, for example, so in this case doesn't protect against debuffs, right? And the big drawback to the defensive magic spell is that it depletes your mana very quickly. So like if you get hard focused in the world of Frieren by like a bunch of attacks, you can't block them all. You'll eventually run out of mana and then you'll end up dying, which is exactly how Frieren's passive works here. If she just gets overwhelmed with a bunch of attacks, she's going to run out of mana and die.
Yep.
But until then, as long as she has mana, you're not killing her, which I think is awesome.
Lore accurate. How long will maintenance be? About 6 hours. Can we take just a minute to... One of the things I love about Frieren is the attention to detail. Like you could really tell the artists who worked on it were really impassioned about what they're working on. And can we just take a minute to appreciate how freaking beautiful this skill is? How well they hit it. The way her hair moves. I mean, they put the attention to detail we see in the anime. And once again, the Epic 7 artists knocking it out of the park.
Dude, the art team is so good.
I want to bring something up here. She does something unique, something nobody else does. She increases resources. Why is that so important? Look at Sea Phantom Politis. Look at Solitary the Snow. Look at Elvira. They didn't seem that great early on, but Polly did. But as things move forward, more focus units came out, more fighting spirit units came out, and they became much more important because they are the ways to stave those kind of units off. Because focus and fighting spirit are aspects of the game that will be on more units in the future, more units. And Frieren is the opposite of Sea Phantom Politis. Right? If she's there taking resources away and totally screwing you over, imagine how you flip the script and you have more resources, works in your favor, how strong the synergies with this unit is, not just now, but potentially in the future. It's what we like to refer to as an evergreen unit. It means she's always going to have synergy and uses because she is not just good in the moment, she is good for things that haven't even been released yet. So
yeah, she's future-proof, pretty much.
She is future-proof. She is a very future-proof unit, and I think she and that's something we don't get with collaboration units. The only way that Frieren isn't super important in the future is if somebody comes out with Frieren plus Ultra as a non-collab unit, right? And most collab units, they have about a 12 to 18 month shelf life. Very, very few units from collabs make it out of that 18-month period, and when they do, they're just kind of niche tech picks here and there. But Frieren's got the potential to be a forever unit on top of being a collab unit. Anything else you guys want to say about herself, the elf?
Not particularly. Like I don't know. Like we hit the passive, we hit the S1. Like even the S3, right? Whatever it's called, like, Jidajim or whatever is the name of the skill. It has a lot of good things going for it. It feels really basic, but like it's 3-turn attack buff as opposed to 2. It has defense pen. It's a full strip. It gives her CR. Like I don't know what else you could ask for on a skill 3. It's boring, but it's just good.
And every unit has like a self-attack buff nowadays. Like,
Yeah.
Frieren has it, Fern has it.
Are you seeing or feeling any uses for Frieren outside of the world arena? You feeling like she's going to show up in Guild Wars? You think she's going to be a monster in regular arena? Sue, are we finally beating Abyss 92 easy with Frieren? We got options for her for the people who are like, I just don't do RTA.
Well, not that one, because you need dots to deal damage at Abyss 92. You literally can't deal damage without dots, so Frieren does 0 damage there.
She's an Earth unit, right? So you could potentially use her as, like, let's say Janua bait in Guild War. You can't damage her as long as she has her buff up, right?
She'd be a pretty good red bait, actually, just in general, if there's like a strong red character.
It is very, very rare that a unit that is really good in RTA isn't really good in Arena and or Guild Wars. Usually there's crossover one or the other, right? Good in Arena and RTA, or good in Guild Wars and RTA. Sometimes all three. It's very rare to have this is an RTA only unit. You will not be able to use this in Guild War or Arena, and there's no PvE usages whatsoever. It's rare. Hall of Trials, new Hall of Trials is coming out Monday. Chances are Frieren's going to be very necessary for the Monday Hall of Trials. I would say you could bet $1,000 on it and win $1,001 because the odds would be so ridiculously against you. It's going to happen. So yeah, that kind of PvE is going to happen.
It's a shame it's about to end, but Ancient Inheritance, I think Frieren would be insane for Ancient Inheritance also.
Yep.
Right? You start with 20 souls. She can't take damage on the first floor. You press S3, does big AoE damage. Oh, it's my turn again. Cool. I S1. I get a guaranteed AoE extra attack. Like, she's probably really good there too.
True. All right, guys. You'll be able to pick up Frieren as soon as maintenance is over. And the Mirrored Lotus Ring, the most underhyped yet overhyped artifact in the game, the strongest artifact in the game because it's just better Tagahel's book. Underhyped because people say it's not that big of a deal, and overhyped because people forget that it's basically just a little bit better than Tag's book, and everybody has a shit ton of Tag's book. How impactful is this artifact really going to be, and do we want a shit ton of copies of it, or is it just kind of a waste and only a marginal upgrade from Tag's book? Are we wasting our time going for multiples of these when Tags exists?
I think it's definitely going to be like, you should have a max one out for Frieren because it just fits her kit perfectly with the whole souls mechanics. But regarding like every other mage, you don't really have to have it. It feels more luxury in my opinion. And if you're trying to deck out your inventory with like 3-4 max limit broken Frieren artifacts, you're gonna go broke.
Yeah, no, I have. All right, realistically, 2 max ones is probably fine for like most people don't really have a need for more than 2 of them. Like if you play 2 of them at the same time, like Frieren and another character on your team with it, like you're just to the moon, man. You're like, that Frieren's never dying. You're gonna just gain so many souls. So I can understand like why, like what you're saying though. Like it is slightly better than book, right? It's like
it has better like
book is 95% as good as this thing. So for most people, book is going to be enough. But like if we're like talking about being as optimal as possible, there is no limit to how many that you could realistically use. Like 10, 15, maybe even 20 on a long enough timeline with Epic 7, just because of how important book is. Like it being basically book plus like 5% more means it's always going to hold value. And I would never, ever fuse dupes of this thing. I would just bottle all of them.
So
that's my personal take. I know other content creators I've talked to have said they'll keep 2, maybe 3, and then they'll fuse the rest, or just to spite people, sell it for powder. I've heard that also.
What?
Yeah, there's some CCs who have said they would sell it for powder just to prove that it's not really that much of an improvement over book.
Okay, that's just nonsense.
Yeah.
Here's what I think about this artifact, right? Tagahel's book, 156 attack. Mirrored Lotus Ring, 273 attack. So that's what, an extra 125 attack potentially going on your ML Ludwig. I would like to have a 4150 attack ML Ludwig. I think on damage nuker mages, the extra attack is good. And on squishier mages, the extra HP is really good too. This thing has got 416 health as opposed to, oh, you know what? I take that back. It's just attack. It's just attack. So on your DPS mages, on your sustain mages that are just there to carry book and be a little supportive, maybe tags book is a little bit better. On your opener mages that, or when you're running somebody that needs to soul burn right out of the gate, tags book may be better. But if you're running like a Ludwig cleave, I think it is great on Ludwig. It gives him more attack, and whoever your opener is that's burning will earn the extra souls to top him off, so that even if at 90% chance it doesn't proc, you could run him at a plus 24 one of these, still walk out with 100 more attack on the artifact at plus 24, have 100 more attack on the damage, and whoever the other book holder is, let you soul burn first, and that unit gave you the extra 2 souls you need, so that this artifact, even if it didn't proc at that 90% rate and you can walk away with the damage, I think you at least want to get these things to plus 24 and you'll be fine in most cases. But I think where that artifact's going to shine the most is damage dealing mages. If it's not a damage dealing mage, nobody's going to care about this artifact on like their Gloomy Rain, right?
Yeah. There's 3 characters I think it's like exceptional on. Frieren is obviously one of them. Ludwig, who you obviously just talked about, is the other one. And then the third one is Zio. Because if you take Zio plus Eternal Wanderer Ludwig, that's all the books you need. You don't need to bring a third book. Because Zio Soul Burn is 10, which would leave you with 30 souls, but at the start of his turn, you'd have 32, right? And then you basically, you get the ability to essentially get a extra soul burn out of it if you're playing both of them together on book.
Oh yeah, Requiem Rowana, good call. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. It won't be plus 100. It'll be plus 90. Whatever it is, it'll still be more than Tag's book at 30. I guess what I'm trying to get across here with the word salad on this is, while it's easy to say that this is the strongest artifact in the game, because this is currently the strongest artifact in the game, and this is just a better version of it. Don't get twisted chasing this. Don't like feel like you got to swipe $500 to summon 10,000 Frierens to try to chase this artifact. It's not game breakingly important. You can live your entire life just fine with a Library of Congress. But there are going to be situations where this is simply better, and you're going to want some copies of it. And I would get as many as you could.
Yeah.
And like
I said, yeah, 3 is, I think, the magic number. Like, if you're just like, what number should I hold on to? 3. If you could hold more, that's great. But I think if you have 3, there's very rarely going to be a situation where 3 is not covering all your bases.
But if you only get 1, if you have to buy it from the powder shop, if you only get 2, you're fine. It would be nice if you had more. This isn't a rocket punch situation. This isn't a 3F situation where the game is just over if you don't have multiples. But it's going to be really nice, and you should get as many as you can, and you should not fuse it. You use bottles on this. I know it'll take time. I know we're talking months and months and months, but you're eventually going to want to get there. All right. Fern. How are we feeling about Fern? Which one do you wants to take this first?
フリーレン様が一番楽しそうに見えますね。
You want me to
You can
take
start
it?
at time 2. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so my opinion, first off, this is my favorite character in the series. Fern obviously is a little bit worse than I thought she was. And that is because one of the big things I thought would make her amazing is that she could contest Zio. They clarified that in the patch notes today on the page, that it no longer works that way. So,
yeah, I'll show you that clarification, guys. What Sue's talking about. Hate how it jumps me. Yes, I wanted to jump to the top of the page. Thank you, Google. Increased speed effect caused by exceptional magic talent does not affect combat readiness at the start of the battle. So, Sue, can you sum that up easily for people who don't understand or can't read like me?
Okay, so her passive exceptional magical talent will basically give you an extra 75% speed. So that's roughly an extra 77 speed on the character, give or take. And so what I was hypothesizing is if you play her on speed set with 20 speed per piece average and speed boots, that would make a Fern that even Zeo cannot outspeed. But because of that clarification, you don't get the 77 at the start. You get it after you're in the game. So therefore, a 274 Fern is just a 274 Fern until we get into the game. And then after somebody takes their first turn, then you're a 360 speed Fern.
And that's the crux of it right there, guys. She gets the speed buff once somebody takes a turn.
Yep. So that means then that the character is basically a very, very powerful repose set user.
Or a potential speed aggro unit. She is still lots of AoE crits. And let's say you take a 250 speed Fern and you add 75 speed to her. She's a 325 speed Fern. So yeah, somebody else has to take a turn first, and then she's cutting. And here's the thing that you got to realize too: you got to pay attention to where she is on that CR bar when the fight starts, right? When this fight starts, and you gotta look at the CR bar and see where she is at the start of the fight, and go, okay, Fern is right around. I think that's her behind ML Ross. Where is Fern? Shit, I can't tell where Fern is in this fight. But you gotta look at where she is and mark it and go, okay, she's the same speed as my 200 speed Ross, so she's 200 speed, so she's actually close to 275. Or, oh, she's base speed, she's around 100, so she's like 175. Because otherwise, you're gonna be sitting here in the middle of the fight looking at your units going, crap, how much focus does she have? Is she going to cut? Is she going to cut or am I going to cut? And people are going to get messed up about it if you aren't careful. She's going to zoom past people you don't expect her to zoom past, and that'll influence, do I push the button now or do I save it for next round? So it actually adds some real good layers of eccentricity to her kit. And Sue, are you sure it applies? Are you sure it's just going to be 75? You sure it's going to apply just to the base?
If it doesn't apply to the base, it applies to the total, then this character gets like wacky levels of speeds. We're flying.
Takes her to 437 speed. This will be easy to test, right? We just jump into a room. You put your best speed gear on Fern just to test it. You run her at like 270, 280 speed, and then look to see if she takes like 3 or 4 turns before the next unit goes, versus if she only takes 1 turn before the next unit goes.
Yep.
Most things impact most passive buffs like this, I believe, impact total, not base, but it would be kind of nutty, right?
As you wish.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, but otherwise, like, the character, and you can even see it here in the video, like, the character is a very powerful single target DPS that clearly wants to be played on repose set, because she gains a boatload of dodge from her passive. So as long as she has focus, she's going to dodge. If you hit her, then it's going to take away one of the focus stacks. But if you counter, you're going to get 1 back, because you get 1 every time you use your S1. That's kind of how you build up focus. And then when you have basically the S3 is kind of like a mini Dark Corvus S3. It starts off cooldown, and every time you counter or just take a turn, it's going to lower the cooldown by 1. So that way you can end up using it again.
This is the part, right? I'm sorry. Say again.
No, I'm saying that's just the general gist of it. That's the major takeaway on the character.
This is the part
easy to play and super friendly for new players.
This is the part right here that made me think it applied not to the base stat but to the overall stats. Is you see Festive Eda chilling out there. What's the average speed on Festive Edas? And I know this is a test thing, and who knows how they actually built the units, but what's the average speeds on Festive Edas?
50,
250, some go 300.
Right. And we know this is a repose set Fern. We could tell by her starting placement that she wasn't base speed, but she wasn't giga fast either. And watch her movement. She's moving faster than that Fern. So if it's a 250 Festive Ida, then she's like a 280 or a 180 Fern to be moving this fast. She's not but if she's a base speed Fern, then it's applying towards her total. But if it's just like it's so hard to tell in this because of the stupid Idol's Cheer. They put Idol's Cheer on frickin' Ruel and just messed everything up for her move, or on Singelica. It just messed everything up, but I don't know. It looks to me like she's moving at a pretty good clip compared to other fast units. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see if she's insanely fast or just really, really fast. If it applies just to her base speed, I'm not sure a speed set is really in the cards, except as a serious tech niche build, right? That'd be like running speed Kayron in a modern day, or speed Remnant Violet. You can do it, but it's not common. Like somebody said, it's Grass Angel is going to make a revenge set Fern and do stupid shit, right? It's unusual tech picks, but I think
it's just the best option for her, no doubt.
Yeah, if it applies though, if it does apply to her overall speed, 100%, I'm going to be picking up 2 of these girls to build a speed set and a riposte set one. Can you imagine? What if you ran an AoE opener that pushed CDOM up, that gives a 40% CR push into Fern, who is now running at like 400 and some odd speed, who does her S3, which pushes CDOM back up, and then Fern rushes up again, does another S3, pushes CDOM the rest of the way up. I mean, it would be like wild for some type of teams out there, but all of that stuff is Cleaver's wet dream. And what do you think, Sue? Smilegate thinks Cleave's kind of weak right now, right?
No.
No, they don't. They hate Cleavers.
They straight up have said that speed is the strongest thing right now.
So it would be really weird of them
said,
to make her a super speed unit, don't you think?
Yeah, it's interesting because like the thing is like the Soulburn being an AoE that can't trigger a counter. Does make for a very interesting thing about like, could you play her on speed set with like Frieren's artifact, and like what does that open up for you? Like like having a fast mage with an AoE that can't be countered. Does that open up anything for you?
Deadly Thantos is right. It is a collab unit, and nothing sells like a good nuke and cleave unit.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Holy shit. God,
yeah, Fern's
Fern
very,
looks
very
good.
She's fast and simple, but powerful.
So how many Ferns we need to get? 1, 2, 3, 12?
1 probably. 2.
I'm gonna.
I really want to mess if you want to mess with the speed build.
I'm gonna wait and see. I I love playing with multiples, so we'll see. My advice to everybody here is if you get a dupe Fern or a dupe Frieren, do not use them to imprint. I know that first imprint's huge. I know that crit chant looks great. You shove them in the storage and you let the chefs cook. The last thing you want to be is the guy who 3 weeks after the collab has ended and somebody comes up with an insane tech, and I'm talking like a strays killing PvE as well as fast strays being ported in RTA, and you sold your only dupe copy of Frieren or Fern, and now you don't get to be part of the fun. Just hang on to them for just give me a month. Just give me a month before you go and fuse them together, just so you don't have those kind of regrets. Butterfly hair ornament. Butterfly hair ornament?
I mean, this artifact just makes sense on her being on repost set, because the more she counters, the more she puts up these barriers, so it kind of just all goes together.
Yeah, it's basically chatty, but it gives attack. Like, it's better than chatty. If you can get it, you play this.
Okay. Fundamental difference. Chatty, the barrier procs when your health gets low. It doesn't matter if it's your turn or not. This, it procs on her turn. Now on her post, she's constantly going to be attacking and spamming it, but it can only be activated once per turn, but it only activates after she attacks. God, it gives her attack boost too on top of the which also increases the size of your barrier. It's a self-perpetuating
It
artifact.
also gives the most amount of attack that an artifact could give as well, which is 273. Whereas Chatty just gives a bunch of Chatty gives a bunch of HP. So like, this is like much more aggressive than Chatty. I think both artifacts from this collab are very, very good.
Very
This thing
good.
has no cooldown. So like, if she's sitting at 5 focus and they hit her and she procs the counter attack, she's back to 5 focus with this artifact, and it just keeps cycling. Every time your enemy takes a turn, counter, extra focus, 100% evasion.
Does anybody else use this artifact? I heard somebody say Roy Mustang once upon a time, but the problem is I don't think the artifact changes Roy Mustang's usage, but anybody else you can think of?
I feel like just Fern, because the only reason it's best in slot on her is because she can counter attack on repo set. All the other mages like SSV, Roy, like you don't want to build those units counter unless you're a freak, but
Yeah. clearly Milam.
Oh, Milam would be good.
Milam could use it, yeah. Milam
Yeah.
could use it.
So they like, is there any other mage like?
Oh, shout out to Seraphina's friend who's watching right now. Everybody say hi to my daughter's friend who's watching our stream.
Hello.
All right. Stark. Nobody here is excited about Stark, right?
What do you mean? No. Me and Hino are like the only two people on the planet.
Yes,
I think
sir.
it's
The best character of the collab.
Oh, I almost got killed, guys. Almost got killed for saying that. Tell me about Stark. How are you going to use this guy? Everybody said he's mid. What are you going to do with this guy, Hino?
I plan on using him in Harsetti matchups only because
Yeah,
I'm gonna slap him base speed to maximize his stats, go counter immunity, and then just play. He becomes a fighting spirit building machine that eventually 1v4s.
Dude, that so much hinges on his skill 3, dude. Because like, this showcase is so terrible. Like, if this is how much damage he's gonna be doing on his S3 in the showcase,
Yeah.
man, I worry about him. But like, his game plan is pretty simple and straightforward. You just like Hino said, you put him on your counter, and you put him on counter immunity. You leave him at base speed just to max his stats, because when he gets full fighting spirit, he just completely just zooms up the CR bar. So don't need to worry about speed. Basically, every time someone on your team gets hit, he gets fighting spirit. So obviously you want to bring him into matches where it's just a ton of AoE, because he's just going to be building so much fighting spirit off that. When he gets full, counter, big CR push, and then it resets your S3. And every time you use the S3, it gets stronger up to like a cap. And the question is, what's the cap? Because if the cap can start just like one shot in tanks, then this character is real AF in my opinion.
Yeah, his only thing is just gonna depend on how great his S3 multipliers are.
Yeah,
Which should be out soon, right? Data mines and all that.
I mean, we'll get him tomorrow. He's the login bonus for tomorrow.
Well, I mean, they're patching the server as we speak. Somebody's going to scrape them, I bet.
Yeah, it's just that's all it comes down to. Like, on paper, it's like such a good, like a simple and good kit. I'm just worried about the damage. That's all.
I am so over Harsetti. I am leaning on you here, Hino. You need to give me a way forward with Stark.
Oh no, we're gonna play him with Harsetti.
Oh God, even worse.
Oh,
Okay,
he goes both ways.
he goes both ways. Oh my God.
Yeah, and then you see there's the counter because he got AoE.
Oh, that was the wrong spot to stop it.
Oh well.
Zoom. Wait for it.
Look, I'm gonna put it this way: he's better than Ainslul going. Okay. That's all.
He's just sad.
He's just sad.
Yeah.
Okay,
If he can rework his death sentence to be like Pilfer, then I feel like he'll be fine. But until that happens, he's just sad.
So for those that are upset about Stark, I got this to say for you. Soul Bad Guy, Shuna, Ainslul Gon, Ram. The free units are never really good. Some of them are usable, some of them are decent, but Stark is probably has the most potential of any free collab unit we've ever had, like ever. And the people are like, oh, Shuna was good for 15 minutes after she got an EE. Before that, no.
Hey, to be fair, the season that she got the EE, she was the best character that RTA season.
Yep. And Soul Bad Guy was really good when he first came out, but that was also in 2020 when we didn't have a lot of units. And he was just mostly, he was really good in PvE. Nowhere. He was good like in Labyrinth, Asmacallus, Nightmare, and we didn't even have Nightmares, just Asmacallus Hell and Golem fighting.
Yo, warfare rules where warriors get bonus pen. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe warfare rules will be his saving grace, right? Okay, you will also get the Jumbo Berry Specials, the free artifact. You will get one from your daily logins. You will get one from your event rewards. You will get 1, 2, 3 from the shop for the 3 weeks of farming, and you will get one for your quest completion when you do the side story. So you will get plus 30 on this artifact for free just by playing the game. Please don't bottle it because it's a 5-star artifact, so you might be able to bottle it, but I don't think you'll be able to. They usually don't let you bottle free artifacts. We'll have to see if they do let you bottle this, because it's the first time an event artifact's been a 5-star. If they do let you bottle this, is there a world where you keep 2?
I think
I wouldn't personally, because there's just so many better options in this thing. Like prayer beads.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like if you have a warrior that doesn't have like your Golden Rose, Sigurds, or even Pipet Lance, you put this on temporarily till you get a better one.
Yeah.
Hell, it's good for PvE when DDJ isn't a thing, because it's an unconditional 20 damage.
Yeah,
you don't really have those.
Portrait
That's
is
it, like,
20 damage, but only if the boss is more than 50% health. Below 50% health, Portrait does nothing.
Yeah, so if you're just using a single target attack and you just need damage in PvE, and DDJ for some reason is half effectiveness or doesn't work, I don't think it's that bad. Like, people were saying, oh, the artifact sucks. I'm like,
I think it's
not
best in
terrible.
slot on your girl.
Which one? Commander Lorena?
I think it's best in
Actually,
slot on
yeah.
Commander Lorena. I've had
Actually,
people
that's
say, no, Pipet Lance is better. With her cockroach passive, she'll heal just fine. She doesn't need the healing of Pipet Lance. So I think this is better.
Actually, that's true. I actually do think you're right. This is really good on Commander Lorena. Yeah. It's either this or like Merciless Glutton.
Yeah, Glutton is 16%. This is 20%, but Glutton does give you the CR push on kills. So I think Glutton might be a better PvP Lorena artifact, but I think this is going to be your best in slot for PvE, where it's all about damage.
When it says single attack, by the way, guys, that means single target attack.
Yeah, not hits more than one unit. You can't use it like on a unit that hits or a unit that hits 2 targets or AoE targets. And it is warrior exclusive, so none of this. It would be great on Vildred or Zerato or no. Warrior only. Unlike Portrait of the Saviors, which was worked on anybody. Okay, a requiem for those departed. They're gonna make me tear up on this, aren't they? All right. It is a 3-week story. Okay, each week's gonna have its own currency. It's gonna have its own story. It is a traditional collaboration side story event where each of these is gonna have a shop that uses the different currencies. Each currency is going to have artifacts that go with it that will give you bonuses. If you have the artifacts, you can farm better. Each week, each currency will have its own shop. This is the key currency, so you can see this is where you're going to get 3 Starks and 3 Jumbos. You get one from the key. You'll get one from the book. Was it from the Mimic Fragment, and one from the Elven Flower shop across the 3 weeks. So it'll be week 3 before you've got your triple S Stark or your triple S artifact. And then you'll of course get another Stark and another artifact as reputation rewards, and also for quest rewards for completing it. And then from your daily logins, that is your 5. I think the most exciting thing in this side story, or in this entire collaboration, bar none, that we get a Mimic pet.
No, for me it's the emotes, bro. The emotes are so clean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm praying that they're like timeless emotes, because we've had collab emotes in the past with Espa, and they had like an expiration date. So like after a year, they went away, and I'm hoping that's not the case with these.
I don't think it is.
Emote
Oh, I know the star. Oh my god, it's the new Ras laugh. It's the new Ras laugh, right?
The Stark emote is good. The Fern emote is good. I'm hoping that the Frieren emote is like sassy, where she does like the the eyes, like the laughing eyes. You know what I'm talking about, guys, right?
Oh, and guys, this one is not an emote. This is a profile card sticker. Okay.
Yep.
You got 3 emotes and a profile sticker. I do not think these will expire. We'll know more later. But when they did the Espa reveal and they revealed the artifacts, they specifically said in the post that they were time gated, that they would go away after a certain amount of time. So they are, you know, I don't think they will be. I think that was a condition of the Espa collab. For some reason, Espa didn't want those emotes out there longer than a certain period of time, which is weird, but whatever. I'll be very surprised if these are a limited time, but we'll find out more later. I did ask the head CM to find that out for us. I'd hoped he would have gotten back to me before the podcast, but I asked him about that, and I asked him about the Astrum in the new Artenis crafting event Forge area, and I also asked him about Fern's speed if it applies to base. Hopefully we get some answers on that, but really a lot of those answers are going to answer themselves in about 6 hours.
Yep.
Okay, once again, you know the banners. The banners are going to happen. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Astral Forge, a chance to create equipment with your desired set and stats. A new equipment crafting content, Astral Forge, will be available. This came out of nowhere. I didn't expect this until like late in the 4th quarter, and bam, it's here with everything else. You'll get to it through the Steel Workshop Astral Forge, so it is permanent added content. Doesn't necessarily mean it's repeatable, but it is going to be there forever, and they will be able to reactivate it whenever they want. You can enter Astral Forge using the new currency Astrium original, and upon entering the Astral Forge, you can attempt to craft one piece of gear of your choice. So when you go into the forge, you'll be able to select one piece of gear, and it is very, very similar to the Artenis crafting event with a couple basic differences. I think Sue did a video specifically on this, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Talking about
it
specifically.
For those of you who are not around for Artenis crafting event, you basically select your gear, you select your main stat, you select your set, you select your substats, literally select your substats, and then you're good to go. You don't have to worry about getting, and you're like, oh crap, it's got effect resistance on my juicy DPS piece. You're going to be able to get whatever set you want. Where's Red had like some personal issues, wasn't able to be here with us tonight. So you'll have to you by playing content, you earn crafting points, and when crafting points are used, so you know, use one, it's all the basic things, right? Use a spectral core, you get 160. Use an energy, you get 1. Use a flag, you get 10. So doing this is a little bit different, where it doesn't queue off of the reputation rewards, daily reputation stuff. It queues off of actually just doing stuff in the game to get this currency, and you will need to use 500 points to select the equipment, 500 points again if you want to change things. It's going to be expensive. This is going to take a while to do. This isn't, if you try to jam through this super fast, it's going to feel like trying to jam through Ross's missions really fast. It's going to be very expensive, and that's why I think there is no timetable on this. It's not like Artenis crafting event where it's like, get it done in the next 4 weeks or it goes away and get fucked. You just miss your gear.
Basically, you should.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
go ahead, Sue.
Basically, you should think of it like a gear pity system, because I've had a lot of people on my stream ask me, am I going to make a guide for it? What should I get?
It's a very good way to look at it.
Like that. You should think of it like this. It's 500 points to choose the set. That's 500 stamina to choose the set. And then it's 400 stamina to choose the piece. And then it's 300 stamina to choose the main stat. And then it's like 100 points, give or take, to re-roll the substats until you get what you're looking for. So realistically, it's going to take you anywhere from like 2,000 to 5,000 points for one piece of gear. So you should really just think of it as, oh, every 5,000 stamina I spend in Epic 7, I get a chance to get a piece I really want. I say a chance because you still have to roll it. If it rolls like crap, sorry. Right? So as for what you should pick, what character are you trying to build? If you're trying to build, you know, Inheritor Amaki, then you should get a piece for Amaki. Oh, I'm trying to build Arya, then you should get a piece for Arya. Oh, I'm trying to build Stark, I should get a piece for Stark. It's really that simple.
Yep. It's really good to fix holes in your kit, right? Where it's like, God, it would be perfect if I just had a better ring. It would be great if this armor didn't suck ass. All people always ask, like, what kind of gear should I go for? It's like Sue said, it's so account specific. Where are you weak? Where are you falling down? Where if you had a perfect piece of gear, things would be better. But all things being equal, there's a couple things you should know. Weapons can never have weapons can never have defense on them. Armor can never have attack on it, flat or percent. Helms can have everything. Every substat that's possible and available can be on here. So getting the specific stat lineup on a helm that you want is way harder than getting the specific stat lineup you want on armor and weapons, because armor and weapons are missing 2 stats, flat and percent, attack and defense. So helms are the one to go for on the left side. On the right side, rings and necks can have every substat in the game and can have every main stat in the game except speed. Boots are a little bit more limited on what they can have in the main stat. There's a lot more main stats, mostly crit chance and crit damage, that they can't have. So across all of them, rings and necks are harder to get the perfect stats that you need. And whether you do a ring or a neck depends on what you're chasing. So all things being equal, rings and necks are the best value because they can have every substat and they have more main stats than any other pieces in the game. On the left side, armor, although armor can have everything, it's always going to be flat health fixed. So yeah, all things being equal, you go for a ring or a neck depending on what you need. But
yeah, Hina,
Sue's very right on this.
I want to make one more point, but I want to see if Hina has anything he wants to add.
Sure.
Yeah, no, just to add on to it, like I always go for right side gear just because it's like a bit harder to fish for the right piece of necklace or ring you want. So you can't ever go wrong with getting like an attack ring, crit chance neck, crit damage neck. Like any of those are usually good choices.
Yeah. So most people I have talked to go for generically good pieces from this, and I think that is probably correct most of the time. What I like to use this event for is to get something that is oddly specific. And what I mean by that is, like, take Crow, for example. Crow can only really wants his sword to be health percentage, flat health, effect resistance, speed. He does not want any other subs at all. It has to be those exact 4. So I will use this event to get a sword with those exact subs. Or like, let's say you want to build Inheritor Amaki, right? That's a character who wants a necklace that has attack percentage as the main stat, effect resistance, and then after that, it's like flat attack, effectiveness, defense percentage. Because like that's literally the only 4 subs it can use. So I'm going to go, okay, I'm never going to try to chase a counter set, attack percentage main stat necklace. That's like a waste of resources. There's like 4 characters in the game that can use it. I'm just going to use my Artena's crafting event to make that necklace and save myself the headache. You want to build Requiem Rowana? Cool. I'm just going to use the event on that because that character's a nightmare to farm for otherwise. That's how I use it. I know not everybody feels the same way as me, but that's how I use it.
So this is from Zero Defect City, not Artena crafting event, different things. But here's where I went for 3 helms instead of right side because I needed them. If you need a piece and it's not, it's holding you back. If you have the absolute perfect Genesis Ross, but you aren't able to build them because you're missing boots, get your damn boots, build your Genesis Ross, and go out and wreck some shit.
Let me pull
the only time you kind of take our advice here for like always go for right side, always go for rings neck, that's when you legitimately like, I have no idea. But you probably know it's like, I am armor and boots away from having the perfect Harseti. Well, now you got a target for your crafting event.
Yeah, so I linked in Twitch chat my bystander Huayang. You could see it's not our tennis crafting event, but I knew this character's a nightmare to build. I don't want to farm for that. So I just used my crafting event pieces to fill in the exact holes I needed to make the character perfect. And that's why my bystander Huayang is insane. Like I literally, this is before the update, but this is like 463 gear score.
That's a nutty.
Yeah, it's 103 average. I literally was like, all right, cool. I have everything but a body and boots. I'm just going to take a body and boots. Boom, done. Go next.
Also, I think it's pretty fair to say that this is going to be cyclical content. They've added it to the Astral Forge. When this is done, I don't think it's gone for months and months and months. I think they have said we are looking for ways to make it easier to get gear, to be more respectful of your time, to have good catch-up mechanics. And I think this is a step in that direction to help us get gear. This is going to be a slow grind. I think it's going to take several weeks to do it. And when it's done, you might be able to go right back in and do more. We'll know for sure later. It does not have an end date to it, and that is pretty telling to me that there's no end date. It does say you can only craft one piece of gear while you're in here, but nothing says that once you complete it and you craft your piece of gear that you can't go back in and start another piece. Don't know for sure.
I believe
I would love for this to be permanent.
This is permanent.
Oh, I've heard people say, no, you craft one piece of gear and you're done and you can't do any more. No, the currency's limited. It's not going to let you do multiples. I think it might. I think this is permanent. And the big question really is this Astrium. How, this Astrium that you need to go into the Forge and start a new one, how limited is that going to be? And how often we'll be able to go in and make multiple pieces. It would be really nice if this is a once every 6 to 8 weeks, you can create a banger. It wouldn't unbalance the game.
If you read the Frieren thing, it literally is, it's in the side story. You can get it from the side story.
Right, but are they going to give us more ways to get it? Right there it is.
Yeah. I don't know if it's farmable or not. I think that would be a pretty cool thing if it was like, you got it from farming side stories, because then that would motivate people to actually finish
the one concerning thing is where is it in here? I know it said it in here. When crafting the equipment in Astral Forge is completed, the points you own will be reset. I don't think this is the Astrium that gets reset. Okay, this is the points you earned through farming that gets reset. It does not say the Astrium gets reset. It says the points, the crafting points that you earn get reset. It shows 900 Astrium on this guy's account, and it only costs 100 to go in, implying he can go in 8 more times from what he got from doing the collaboration.
I agree with Predator. So point reset seems kind of dumb. It just feels like it's another way to be like, well,
it's time gating it. They need to time gate this. They don't want you to walk out of here with 9 bangers in 1 week. They want you to be able to do this over long periods of time. And by the time you have the time it'll take to go through 9 of these things with all this Astrium you got from this collab, it's Christmas and we've got the new limited unit and we're going to give Astrium for that. It's time, we're into February and a new collab is dropped and we're going to get more Astrium from that. I really think they're going to make this hot and cold running crafting event. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see if they how hardly time gated it is. But it's not just one and done, guys. You're not just making one piece of gear and this is going away. And anybody says that is just, I don't think they're right. And we'll have to see. I'm farming the F out of that Astrium. I'm sure it's going to be a limited amount. You're not going to be able to farm 1 billion of it, but who knows? Maybe you will. And you can do this forever until the next collab. We'll have to see. There's a lot of questions about this. I've asked Smilegate, but probably before they answer, we'll know by playing the game. which is usually the way it is when we have to ask Smilegate questions when they're this busy. All right, guys. Nothing else is really happening on the 25th except like a little minor balance patch, right?
So much content. Jeez.
I know, so much. We're
know,
eating well, my friends. We're eating well. Okay, Sue, favorite unit. Best in slot. Who is jumping out of this balance patch and is undergoing such changes that you could literally make a video that says this changed everything?
Little Queen Charlotte.
Agreed.
Really?
Little Queen Charlotte.
Literally, everyone thought I was going to say Commander Lorena. No, I think Little Queen Charlotte's the strongest character on the patch.
I thought you were going to say Maid Chloe. Little Queen Charlotte, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You too, Hino? You too? Little Queen Charlotte?
OKC first, made Chloe second for me.
Yep. Those are my top 2 in the patch also. Commander Lorena is my 3rd. Actually, 4th. Fumir.
But
Is 3rd.
Fumir with Frieren. But Commander Lorena on counter set in PvP now.
I mean, that's really cool. It's not Little Queen Charlotte. Have you
It's
read
not
Little Queen Charlotte?
Let's go check out Little Queen Charlotte and see what all this hype is about, guys. They're getting rid of the entirety of Queen's dignity, and now she's just immune to debuffs which prevent movement. And when an ally is attacked, she'll get 20% damage reduction. And for every attack suffered by an ally, increases combat radius by 10%. Who else does this? Oh yeah, Ilynav. Holy shit, she's gonna fly. You can't hurt her. You can't stop her from flying.
No. You're missing it, Tristen. People complain about 30% pen damage reduction from Ilynav. This character is 20% damage reduction for your whole team from everything.
And it's not the same as pen reduction, so it should stack.
Dude,
Am I right?
And she's a DPS unit. This is not an Aureus Knight. So you're picking an all-in-one unit here.
Yes. This unit literally makes your team, it literally has tempo. It literally cannot be CC'd. It reduces damage your team takes from everything. And its ultimate is literally an insta-kill.
I love that they highlighted so much in red here and so much in green here when all they needed to do was highlight and in red.
Yep.
So yeah. Now she deals additional damage according to proportional to the caster's attack to all enemies. Doesn't matter if they're dark. She just does it. But if they're dark, they're just getting rid of and putting a new sentence so that when the enemies defeat, all this stuff happens, just getting rid of and saying, and she deals additional damage proportional to the enemy's target. So freaking good. Oh, and you know what? Why don't we make her skill cooldown go down by 2 turns when you soul burn her S3? What's that make her S3 now?
It's every other turn, I believe. I think it's 4 down to 2. I mean, the old soul burn was better, but we'll take this one. Can't have everything.
I think you need to reread that, Sue.
Oh, that's 3 turns on the Will of the Mare? Well, I'm eating shit. Yeah, so it's every turn.
She's spamming.
I don't think it was better before. I think she's S3ing every single turn.
Cool. All right, well, yeah, so the character who I already thought was the best of the patch is even better. I hope you guys have Charlotte.
10 souls.
And
10 to be able to
so
S3
right
every
now.
single turn.
Yeah, and think about the meta right now. Everyone is spamming Genesis Ross and Scales, right? And what do you respond to that? You respond with Bystander Hua. Well, now, if you pick that into your opponent, if they have an LQC ready, your Hua is going to die to the great Excalibur.
Again and again and again. Exactly. GOT just had the best response. Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah. You're starting to feel it now, guys. You're starting to sense it. This patch is loaded.
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
I mean, this patch is absolutely loaded. Fumir looks crazy. Maid Chloe looks like practically a must-have if you don't have Fallen Cecilia, and even if you do, she looks insane, and she's going to enable so many people to do stupid stuff with the revival set. reversal set, renewal set, whatever they call that damn set. Operator Sigret's buffs look pretty strong, especially when you couple them with the exclusive we'll get to. Frickin' Commander Lorena. Was there ever a world where we said, hey, how about Commander Lorena in RTA?
I swear, bro, like
because that world's here.
I know that some of the CMs watch my streams, and a lot of people on my streams spam Commander Lorena in mock lobbies because like it's become a meme on my channel. So everyone has been spamming Commander Lorena in PvP, and she always loses. So I'm just like,
we're ready.
Did they buff this character because they've been watching us? Like that's I'm seriously like I don't know, man. It feels like such a wild out of nowhere buff. And we took away nothing from her from PvE usage, which is insane. We didn't compromise on anything.
Don't get me started on Christy. Tempest Surin is objectively better now. People do stupid stuff with her. Command model Leica. I mean, Tempest Surin is pretty good. They buffed Lorena. Why do they hate Leica or Leica? But Leica is still going to be better for the handful of people that use her. Mercenary Helga, I don't know that we're going to see any more usage out of her, but maybe. I just don't. The only place she had a job before was an Expos. But Christy, freaking A, Christy.
Christy's changes are broken.
They are broken. Increases the amount recovered. Grants 30% damage share. That means you can stack a shit ton of health on her to make her an actual legitimate 30% damage share knight. And you can just take that right out of the ER and put it into her HP.
It's the big one. Like this is all great and all, but it's the 100% ER. You missed the big one.
Yeah.
That's
wild. Well, that's what I mean. You can drop her ER. I got 313 ER. I'm just going to drop her down to about 250 ER. Give more than I was giving before. And use that extra 100 gear score to pump her HP through the freaking roof and make her a legitimate mitigation knight, a legitimate frontliner.
I don't know. I'm still thinking I keep the ER because these people, like Hino, back me up also, these people with these Tenebrios, bro. Like,
oh yeah, they probably built like 300 F on her. I don't know how it's possible, but yeah.
Yeah, people build like 300 F on Witch of the Bear, and I'm like, how do you have that and you still like aren't made of paper? What is this?
Yep.
Yours is squishy.
Oh, I know. That's what I said. But I got 324 ER. I might drop her down to like 250, 275, and then get her to like 25k health. Pretty easy.
Yeah,
also, she's wearing like gutter trash leftover gear, right? It'll be really easy to bulk her up. Hell, I'll just go to triple HP set, drop the ER sets, triple HP with a lot of ER. It's so easy to build her now.
Let me answer a question in your chat real fast. So Nidge asks, how do you have 2 Commander Lorenas? If you level a second one to level 30, under the Awaken tab, you can activate the specialty change again.
Yep, I got a video up on this, guys. You want to go to the little helmet right here. You want to click on Awakening, and you click on
right down there. Yeah,
it'll be right here. It'll say it'll be right here. It'll say do the specialty change when it's a base Lorena and she's plus level 30.
Yeah,
that's how you can do it.
You don't even have to do any of the quests over again. It just immediately swaps her to Commander Lorena.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything over. It just happens. It's really hard to find. I don't know why they obfuscated it so much, but yes, you can build 2 Christies. You can. A lot of people have built 2 Christies to begin with in case one happens to die in Guild Wars. They got a backup Christy ready to go. Just remember, when you do this, you're gonna be in the shitter for runes. It'd be a shame if you used up all your runes and there was no rune event. Oh yeah, there's a rune event tomorrow. So or day after tomorrow. No, tomorrow. So yeah, if you want to do a second Commander Lorena, rune event. All righty.
Wait.
What?
You go back.
Oh, yes. Good point. You want to point it out, Sue?
Unfading Memories, good. Draco Plate, meh. Okay, now you can go down.
Nope, I'm not going to go down yet. They changed this. They changed Unfading Memories. Some people missed it, but it's an important clarification. They added this last sentence, the description of Unfading Memories. Wasn't there on the initial bounce patch release. You can't stack it. There's no running 2 Soul Weavers, each with Unfading Memories and getting 40% ER and 8 to 16% healing. They don't stack. So only 1 Unfading Memory per team. Yeah, don't say Rip Plague. I mean, holy crap. How broken would it be if you could stack Unfading Memories? It's still one of the best artifacts out there. It is best in slot for Lady of the Scales by a long shot. It's a really, really good arty.
Playing this on Lady, I guess that makes sense.
I'm running on Lady. Hell yeah. I'm running Shamadra on Lady. It's best in slot to begin with.
Bro,
What else would
I'm playing it on Maid Chloe.
What else would you run on Lady though, if not this or Shamadra?
I run her on Bird's Eye View to get like the 20 souls.
You know what? Yeah, if you're taking her into RTA, true. Bird's Eye View or Spotted Mouse Hair Tie for sure. The souls for sure.
My Lady of the Scales is on Shamadra's at the moment, but that's just because she's banned
Shamadra's
so
is really good.
I don't want to put Unfading on her because she's banned literally like every game.
Soul Consolation feels weird, but sure. Guardian Ice Crystal, that's garbage.
You could literally run a 3-star artifact on her and she would be broken.
I am the biggest Guardian Ice Crystal hater out there on Lady of the Scales. I think it is like the most anti-synergistic stupid artifact to run on her. It's going to heal the lowest HP ally, which is always the frontline unit where all the damage is funneling into it. It's like, yay, they got a 500 HP heal. Here's 5,000 more damage for that unit. It just feels like it doesn't do anything, but some people swear by it. I think just about any artifact, any Soul Weaver artifact in the game would be better than Guardian Ice Crystals on Scaly. That's a powerful artifact and it's just wasted on her in my opinion. But you do you. I mean, if you make it work, go for it.
Anything else you want to touch on, Hino, that we didn't? Because we kind of glossed over a little bit of stuff, but
Well, that was the main thing. So Lorena, sorry, I didn't really go over her too much.
Oh yeah.
She gets hard countered by Mort, right?
oh yeah.
Her main shtick is that she's like base speed, cockroach passive, and keeps countering, right?
I keeps dual attacking. Lionheart
dual
also
attacking.
is, like,
Dual
has a
attack
field
too,
day
bro.
against her. Lionheart has a field day against her because she can't not have 30% dual attack chance on that team.
30%, by the way, is the maximum possible dual attack. Please don't put Unity Set on your Commando Arena. It's caps at 30%. Unity Set will not give you any additional dual attacks.
Yeah, just don't do it. Just
There's 15 here, and then there's another 15 somewhere.
yeah, you basically go counter res or counter pen, or that's it.
Where's the other 15?
See, I must study how to defeat her tomorrow.
You can play against me. I'm be playing her a ton tomorrow.
Oh, there it is. It was right in front of me.
I'm playing Frieren every game, and if Frieren's taken from me, I'm jamming the arena.
It's 15 and 12, and it's base 3, which is 30. Yeah. She literally is better Terranor Guard now. Poor Terranor Guard. He was such a good boy. I guess he's earned his retirement, right? And any Abyss guide you see where Terranor Guard is used, Lorena is now just objectively better.
Well, unless your goal is to cycle your entire team. But otherwise, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It cycles her instead of the whole team, so that's a little bit different, but yeah. Oof. Let's see, what else we got? God, the hits keep coming. Also tomorrow, new exclusive equipment.
Man, this
Ruel
Ruel,
of
he
Light.
came out of nowhere.
Right?
Yeah, I only have enough currency to get one. I'm kind of like in a bad spot.
Damn, if only you knew somebody who made Hall of Trials videos to help you get really high scores there so you would never have currency problems again. That's a shame. Rabbit Fortune Cookie applies the same effect to the caster when using Light Ascending. Remind me, Sue, Light Ascending is what skill?
Skill 3.
Kill 3.
That's a full heal. And
It's a full heal, a cleanse, and a revive, and also an immortality. Yeah.
So what you're saying is my Ruel, who's at death's door, who in the past I used to have to be like, I can bring this unit back to life, but then I'm dead. Now I've got the choice to bring that unit back to life, fully heal myself, get rid of any debuffs on both of us, give half of my team a gold shield, and be basically indestructible, and then I can start doing my S2s.
We heckin' love Ruel.
Dude, Ruel is one of those units where when my brain times out in RTA, I have nothing else to pick. My back's against the wall. I'm slamming that Ruel.
That's me.
So
that's me.
fast.
That's why he knows my boy. That's me. That's me.
I'm like, oh shit, I got outdrafted. Guess what, buddy? You're gonna fight Ruel of Light.
Yep, that's me. I'm like, damn, dude, I don't know what to pick. And my answer is always either New Moon Luna if it's up, otherwise I'm slamming Ruel.
Yep.
So,
Ruel. Oh, also Setsuka. They're best friends now.
If you guys want a
Massive
free,
RNG win card.
if in the last few days of RTA, when we're all climbing, getting our frames and stuff, if you guys want a free win against me, just draft Ruel and Wretched Rose. I'm going to top right way the fuck out of that match. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. You guys have fun.
Don't forget to draft Shooting Star Katie's on Prophetic Candlestick.
Dude, right here. See, that's me. That's me when I see Ruel and Wretched Rose right there. Holy shit, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Wow, nice emo, Shuma.
That was actually a really funny emote.
All right, guys. Now, this morning we talked about this. We had some people in chat who were like really, really upset about it. And other people that were like saying, no, it's fine, it's fine. So tell me what you guys think about Operator Sigret. 5 to 10 more speed, and they're changing the condition triggered by annihilation to a crit hit has to be made. So break that down for me. What was the old trigger and to get that extra turn?
Old trigger, she needs to kill somebody to get the extra turn, right?
Yep.
So now she does not need to kill anymore. She just needs to crit.
Yeah, and if there was no barriers, she wasn't killing shit. And in modern times, if there was barriers, she still wasn't killing shit. So now she gets her extra turn. Sigret's always had a bunch of issues that held her back. She was fast, but not fast enough. She did damage, but not really enough damage. And she was a little too squishy to survive, so you had to hide her behind Guiding Light, or she just got killed before she did anything. But with Guiding Light, she most certainly didn't do enough damage. How does this fix any or all of that? Is she going to be a viable unit now, or is this too little too late in a evasion tank heavy meta?
I imagine against FCC, depending on the numbers, it should still be good into her. But she's definitely a unit that you have to pick on like your later on in your draft. If you review her too early and they have like, let's say Ilynav, you're probably not killing. Or the speedy is kind of nice though, because it feels like you can build her more like an opener now. And like, since she doesn't need a kill, as long as you're fast enough, you just crit on the S2. And I think her S3 gives like what, a CR push or pushes the enemy back or something.
It reduces the buff durations on your opponent's team and pushes back the enemy team, and that ignores ZR if they have a barrier. So if they have a prot set night, it's guaranteed. And then it also gives your team an attack buff. So that to me just screams, hey, that's a bridge. The problem is that there was not really a reason to play her over other bridges, but with the new EE. And the changes to her S2, she gets an attack buff, so you probably don't need as much attack on her. We'll see. They lowered the base damage on the move, but before she didn't have attack buff, so that's why you had to choose. Well, you either go Wall of Water so you can deal damage, but then you die to like everything under the sun, or you go Guiding Light and you can't deal any damage anyway. So, and then also if you don't kill, then you don't get the entire Wombo combo, and then it feels terrible. So now you just get the Wombo combo no matter what, right? You just press S2, you get your attack buff, you chunk whatever their tank is with a barrier, you take your extra turn, you press S3, you throw their whole team back, you get rid of all of their buffs, and then pray that whoever's after Sigret, where there's big daddy Straze, or it's I don't know, whatever have you, Ludwig, the successor Teu, I don't know, whatever you got following her cleans up. I think that she's actually good. Like of the two EEs, I think this is the better one, and I say that as somebody who really likes her well.
Yeah, I think a really fast OpSig, especially since like early pick Fallen Cecilia is so popular right now, like she'll definitely have value. And like, I know she has a lot of counters. A lot of people saying you can counter with evasion and anti-crit, but if they pick it later on into the draft, like you won't have that setup ready to counter her, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like that simple as, oh yeah, let's just pick Dien. Well, Dien probably isn't taking the turn before her anyway. And like, no one's picking Opseg into Ilynav anyway, or Opseg into Setsuka. So yeah, I think she'll be viable. You probably pick her like Strays or something.
I know you guys got spoiled, especially through 2024. You got spoiled with, you know, Landys and Lunas and Harsettis and Ilynavs and Yupines. Units that you could just slam and not really think much about what you're doing. First pick viable units that you just drop in and win fights. And, you know, we've gotten a few of them this time around, Bossarunka, but this is not that unit. She's not a first pick unit. She's like he says, she's a 4 or 5 pick into certain situations where she will be a must ban or lose. You'll be able to build teams around her, and I think she's going to do a great job. And yeah, she doesn't penetrate evasion. Yeah, she's going to have trouble with what's it called, the damage sharing that you're gonna get from Lady of the Scales. Yeah, you know what, so does everything. That's the current meta, and that's what Smogate sold to us. They're not looking ways to counter units that just were released a few weeks ago. That's not going to happen. But suddenly we've got a unit who can drop shit tons of damage, who has the speed to be an opener if you want her to be an opener, who has the damage to be respectively fast and still be able to drop a significant amount of damage. And if you think that this isn't killing, you're probably right. With the S2, it probably isn't killing, but it's getting close enough to kill that when the S3 comes in, it's probably killing, working on some other things too, and helping propel your team forward in the next fight. I think she's a fantastic aggro unit. She's just not going to be a machine of murder, one-shot monstrosity. Because remember, Smogate doesn't want that right now. They want us to have counterplicks and counterplays. I think don't thumb your nose at it until you've seen it tested. Maybe she falls flat on her face, but I think this plus her buffs, where no longer she has that requirement to have a barrier to do things, I think she's going to be a lot better than people are giving her credit for. And let's see how she tests out. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It sucks. We tell Smogate she needs another buff.
See how like somebody like Higa plays.
Oh my god, I don't want to see how Higa plays.
Oh goodness.
Every time I feel pretty good about my gear, he comes along with his gear and just makes me want to go play Words with friends.
This is definitely like a cleave tool. Like I think it's good. I think it's good. I don't think it's like gonna be the best thing ever, but as a bridge, I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, she brings a lot to the table. She has potential to one-shot, and then she, as you said, is a bridge. So, like, it's kind of an all-in-one unit.
Yeah, people forget this kit, guys. Increased attack for everybody.
Yeah, I remember that. Like I said, that ignore barrier, like that gets rid of buffs. If they have barriers on their team, like that S3 is gonna rip through their stuff. You can get rid of immortality through that, right? They got immortality in a barrier. That immortality's gone, bro.
I totally forgot that she heals people on your team with her S1.
we don't talk about it. It's based on her attack, and she has like literally like 1,000 base attack. She has like the most garbage.
I know. I know one of the complaints about her was that she scales off of speed, and then they took the speed scaling away, but then they gave her a speed EE. Why was it not an attack EE since she's not speed scaling anymore? Because her biggest issue was always that she just wasn't really fast enough to play her the aggressive way you needed to play her. So I think the speed EE makes sense, even though the speed scaling is gone.
Yeah, her stat line's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst in the game.
Okay. Oh my god. Epic Pass. Legendary Inheritance Season Epic Pass is back. Simultaneously, you want me to have this one, or do you want it, Hino?
No.
Take it away.
Simultaneously the best and worst value in the game. And what do I mean by that? This is a 2-part Epic Pass. Part 1 is you spend 900 Sky Stones. And what do you get for 900 Sky Stones? Well, you get a lesser weapon charm and a greater armor charm and more charms and some neck charms and some selection charm chests and some leaves and fragments and essences and charms and stones and silver transmits and charms. You get all this shit, all of it for 900. It is such a fat good deal. If you got 900 Sky Stones to spare and you don't need them to reroll the shop to get your Frieren, this is a must buy. The value for 900 Skystones is through the roof. But what about the second half, right? If the epic pass, if the premium pass is good, the special pass must be super special. What do you get? It's 1600 Skystone adder. Because remember, if you buy this, you get the 900 for free. If you buy the 900 first, this will change to 1600. There's no order or way to do this, right? But so what do you get for that additional 1600 Skystones, right? It's got to be something great, right? Guys, you get 2 Mana Stone selection chests. With these, you can spend 500,000 gold to reset a piece of gear so that you can then spend 1.2 million gold to try to make that gear better and have it not be better, so you can spend 500,000 gold, use the second one to re-roll the piece of gear and have it be as good as it was the first time. That feels so good. And you also get 4 epic equipment selection chests, level 88 epic equipment selection chests, which don't have guaranteed stats. You know, you can select the set, but you can't select the stats or the main stat or anything about them. They aren't pre-rolled or anything. They could roll bad. It could be DPS gear with effect resistance. It could be a Soul Weaver gear with attack and crit chance. Same with the accessories. You could use these accessory selection chests and get your flat HP boots. You could get your flat attack ring. All that kind of, but it only costs 2,600 to get that 6 pieces of gear and 2 reset stones. I can't think of a way to damage your account more. You might as well go, I think the best way I've described it in the past is go out and buy 5 Apple Watches and wear all of them at once and walk around. You are still not showing off that you're as bad with money as you are if you buy this pack. Hoochie looks at this pack and goes, God damn, that's a scam. Please don't buy the legendary pack. Send Smilegate a message that they really need to sweeten the pot on this. For 1,600 Skystones, this ain't it. This ain't it. They terribly overvalue Mana Stones. They think these are worth 4 digits when they're only worth 3. They need to change the way these work or really adjust the price on it. Tell your friends. It's an easy trap. We have a lot of new people coming in. Be somebody's hero and let them know there are way better things in this game to be spending those 1,600 Skystones on. But the 900, oh, that's badass. You get that every time. We clear? Savvy.
Yeah, we good.
All right, guys. Coin shop rotation and item list renewal.
Oh, no.
Mui.
No.
You can get your Mui now. Everybody wants their Mui, right? She was on she was on the bounce patch last week. Yeah, for real. I mean, let's be real. By the time you have 64 coins, you probably have all the units. But Elvira is actually kind of a big thing right now with Setska. So if you got some coins, now's your chance to get your Vampire Elf Girl, one of the only vampires in the game who is not a fire elemental unit.
Also an actual adult. Also an actual adult. Yeah, there we go.
Well, check it, right? The dark elves elves are mostly ice, so I think that's why she was an elf before she was a vampire, right? Elves are mostly earth, sorry, but dark elves are mostly ice. Am I not correct on that?
You're correct.
Or maybe you may. Shadow elves.
Yeah,
Laya's also a vampire. She's a candy-eating vampire. We don't count. Okay, guys, the elephant in the room. They are changing the way the Galaxy Shop works. They're maintaining it. Nothing is being removed. They're just adding something to it. So it's still the same old. There will be 4 random units in the Galaxy Shop, old and new, for 40 coins. And they will change kind of on a semi-predictable yet random schedule. It's always like you always think it's going to be next and then it's not. You're always surprised, oh, it's here early, but still 40 coins for those heroes. But they're adding for 80 coins a special selector where you can pick any Moonlight hero that is ML Ludwig and earlier. ML Ludwig came out almost 2 years ago. He was January of 2024. December of 23. So he is right on the edge of 2 years old. I am legitimately surprised they're being this generous with it. Other people are real butthurt that it's not 6 months, but
I think it's too stingy.
You think it's stingy? You think a
Yup.
2-year window? Oh, hell no. For a selector?
I think it's stingy as hell.
Okay. I expected it to be 3 years. I'm not even kidding. I expect it to be a 3-year window. When they said older units, I thought they meant older units.
How do you feel about it,
I don't know. The unit order and all that doesn't really bother me. The main thing I'm looking at is the 80 price point there. Oh, that stings so bad because I'm actually missing lots of key units, or mainly 2 that are about to be meta. Solitaria and Little Queen Charlotte. Believe it or not, I don't have her.
No, I have like 4 little.
You
Queen
don't have Little
Charlottes
Queen
that I can give you.
Charlotte? That's the saddest damn thing I
know,
think I've
dude.
heard.
Yeah, and I'm considering getting her, but like the main thing I would regret is like, imagine this applies to everybody. If you buy the unit and then next month that same exact unit shows up, you do not get your refund. You just burned 40 coins for fun.
Yep.
That's why you wait until the end of October to see if LQC is in the shop, and if she's not, then you pull the trigger.
And
But
you
like,
know
I'm really
what?
tempted, like it's here to just tempt you, like test your temptations, because I want to showcase Little Queen Charlotte. I want to have Solly when Fern comes out, but I don't want to dump 80.
Yup.
And what if you and you know it's not just the 40 coins aren't just after Ludwig, because Mediator Queric's in there and he is older than Ludwig, so they are going to rotate the old units in. So you've really got to sit there and be like, do I get LQC now and boogie, or do I wait, 45 days for this to reset again? And then see what's next and see if LQC is in there before I pull the trigger? Or am I going to be okay with spending 80 coins now and seeing her in the next shot? Let me tell you the tale, the sad Shakespearean level tragedy of our good friend Biako, who dropped 40 Galaxy coins to get his Requiem Rowana, and he was so happy. He was so excited. He immediately built her, went into arena, just started crushing people with Requiem Rowana. It was beautiful. And then the very next day, he woke up ready to smash people with Requiem Rowana again. Oh, but wait, I gotta do my daily summon. And yeah, you guessed it, he pulled Requiem Rowana from his daily summon. And then this news came out, and he was like, finally, I can get my maid Chloe. And he goes and looks, and he has 70 Galaxy coins because he bought Requiem Rowana. And now he can't afford to get his maid Chloe or Fallen Cecilia. He doesn't have either. Thus ends the tragic tale of Biako 11. So don't be Biako. Or accept the fact that if you're going to drop 80 coins on your hero of choice and the next coin rotation has that hero in it, you just got to suck it up, Buttercup, and deal with it. You can ride the lightning and just let the resets happen, and you will get the hero you want eventually. Eventually, all the heroes do cycle through, and it is the cheaper way to do it. But if you want to double down to get the thing that you want, to get the toy that you want immediately, that's the way to do it. And that's why I'm saying this is not worse. This is an expensive way to get the thing you want right away. Or you can just keep doing this like we have for the past several years and ride the lightning for 40 coins. And somebody asked, do you get coins if you pick up Empyrean Ilynav as a dupe? No. There's only 2 places you do not get coins. That is the Galaxy Shop, and that is Headhunt. They do not count as summons. They count as acquisitions. They do not increase your number of summoned counter. I can't pull it up right now, but if I went into the journal and went and looked at my Pirate Captain Flan, it would show you that I have never summoned her before. It'll say 0 on the summons because I got her from the Headhunt. It would do the same thing if you bought her with Galaxy coins. It would show 0. And then if you summon her, it does not count as a summon.
Yep. Yeah,
Or if you summon her, it will not give you coins because as far as the game's concerned, that was the first time you ever summoned her.
All right, so Tristen, my question to you guys: do I grab a second Ilynav? Is it worth it to have 2 Ilynavs?
If you are competitive in RTA, I would say yes. I don't have one myself. I think if you choose to have one, the Aureus build is just super safe.
Yeah.
But if you have 2, it opens up the flexibility of you building a bruiser one for when like you already have.
Because I can build like my bruiser one was like 455 gear score, and I had to switch to the tank one because the
Legit
tank one was
use her
valuable.
more than I use my DPS one.
It is. She is one of the most valuable units to have a second one of.
Yeah.
Because of how flexible.
Yeah, because I just picked up a second Newman Luna just so I could have one for cleaving and then one for bruiser. So.
Other than, you know what? No, not other than Strays, not other than Zeo. I can't think of any unit in the game that I have a dupe of that I use both of them more consistently than Imperial Ilynav.
Okay.
I use them more than my dupe Strays. I use them more than my dupe Zeos. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a second one then, because I still have like 100 coins right now.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
How can I get coins in Moonlight Blessing? You get coins when you summon an ML5 that you already have summoned. And if you're not sure if you summoned it or if you got it from Headhunt, you can go into the journal and there'll be find your unit. There'll be a little drop down there. You click on it, it'll tell you the number of times you summoned that unit. And if it says 0, you will not get coins when you summon it again. Buying it from the Galaxy Shop and the Headhunt are the only ways that it doesn't increase your summon counter and will not trigger coins as a result.
I'm in like a weird spot because like I'm being pretty liberal with my coins because the only things I can get from the coin shop are things that aren't going to be in there for a while. Like the closest one is Hellion Lua. And that would be December at the absolute earliest. At the rate we're going, it's probably January.
I keep hearing a bleeping noise. I'm not sure what it is. Are the coins shown anywhere in here?
Yeah, you have 130. It's the thing that looks like Galaxy bookmarks.
Galaxy book.
Oh yeah, 130 there.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
that's the Covs. I have 180 of those.
Top row, 4th item.
Ooh.
Yeah, so you have.
There's nobody I want though. There's nobody I want.
You have everybody except for Arya, right?
I don't have Arya or Teu.
Yeah, I'm missing Teu, Hellion Lua, and Witch of the Mare. I have everybody else.
Ooh, is Solitaria? I don't know if I want a second Solitaria anymore.
Don't say Solly, dude. I'm waiting so long for her, man. I've been waiting every damn month that it's such a meme in my chat now. Like,
yeah,
I think
I think Joe has like kept the tracker and he shows it to me every time. It's been like over a year and a half before she's been here, and I'm just like every month, next month she'll be here. She has yet to show up.
I see what it is. Combo started. There's something in my activity feed. Combo started 5 bits. Combo ended. Combo started. I don't know what you're doing, Snowy Nights, but you were freaking me out with that little bleep noise. But you did it again.
What is that?
I don't know. Crank did it this time. I don't know what the hell is that. I think the people that are hating this.
I see it. It's like a beating heart on your thing. It's a bits thing. It's like, I guess it's a new Twitch thing.
Man, everybody's doing it now. I think the people that are hating this the most are people that are right now sitting on 70 coins. Like, God damn it!
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing is that I know that I'm like at odds with the company trying to make money, but my thing is that character acquisition has to become easier over time, because you can't have people coming in with like the Frieren collab who are 7 years behind that need all these important ass units in order to access the fun part of the game.
Commander Pavel Cleave with Frieren?
We got Doki Doki Art asking, what do we think about Commander Pavel Cleave with Frieren? We'll get into that in a minute. I want Sue to finish his thought here.
Yeah, you can't, a game will die if it can't introduce new players, and one of the big things that gets people to leave a game is when they feel like they hit a wall and they can't progress, and unit acquisition is one of those walls. So like, I really don't like it when it's like really difficult. Like, I understand new characters should be hard to get, like the Mystics, right? Because that's like the one spot where they get their money. But like, come on, man, you mean to tell me that it's 2 years in the past for the selector why couldn't it have been like 15 months? You mean to tell me if like I could take Sea Phantom Politis, that really would have broken the bank? If I could take a Dragon Bride Senya, that really would have broken the bank? Like, anything before Luna doesn't even feel like it does anything. Like, I think it starts to gain actual value once you could get Luna, Ilynav, Harseti, like, at that break point. This is when it starts to get, like, incredible value. But, like, considering how important... I mean, Ilynav's right there for 40 coins, so it's a moot point. But imagine if she wasn't there, like... Luna and Ilynav are just such important fixtures of the current state of the game. Not having them feels awful.
Oh, by the way, all you guys that are spamming biddies, thank you so much. I'm not entirely sure why my alert box is broken for bits, but it seems to be. But I appreciate you chipping in like that and supporting me. Sue, I'm going to break your heart a little bit on this. Remember when I said I expected it to be 3 years?
Yeah.
I expect it to be 3 years. Because right now it's 2 years for Ludwig, and you can do an 80 coin purchase twice, but it's not twice per rotation. It is twice per reset period, and they're going to tell us what the reset schedule is going to be at a later date.
God, it's even worse than I thought it was. Okay.
So it could very well be it's Ludwig now until this time in 2026 when they reset it and move it back up to 2 years again. But by like June or July, it might be knocking on the door 2.5 to 3 years. It's going to be Ludwig for a while until they announce at a later date the reset schedule, and then we'll know when they're moving the goalpost forward and putting new people in other than Ludwig. And if this is 4, 6, 8, 10 months, you can only pick 2. You want Solly, LQC, and Maid Chloe Hino? Sorry, bitch, you only get 2. Then you gotta wait for the reset.
Cool.
Now, one could say that's a way to time gate it and to protect against whales who've got 10 billion coins, but still. It goes a little bit deeper than a lot of people saw this and thought, oh, twice per rotation. It's not per rotation, it's per reset. Fun.
Nah, not really.
It's still the same old shop down here. It's the same old shop, but we did kind of hope that this was going to be a little bit cleaner when they announced it. But remember, it's easier to make it more generous. You can't really make it less generous after you released it. So if you aren't happy about it, let them know. Send your feedback. Post on Stove. That's what they look at. Feedback in game 2, and let them know, and maybe it gets adjusted. If enough people say they aren't happy, they fix the thing. That's... Say what you want about Smilegate, but more than just about any game, not even just about, more than any game I've ever played, and I've played a lot, Smilegate listens to their community and tries to pivot and adjust to the whims and wishes of their community. They're a pretty responsive game, all things considered. Not that they're super responsive, but they do care enough to listen to the community and take our feedback. Oh, and there'll be a rotation new Hall of Trials boss, Rampaging Harseti. Expect to need Frieren for this. Just throwing it right out there.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, the new Leaf Packs are back. Remember they said they were going to redo the Leaf Packs, and that is good because the Leaf Packs were garbage tier. So hopefully we get some good Leaf Packs. A lavish Leaf Pack will be added. Hopefully this is something that is somewhere between Burning Passion packs and the only slightly better than buying Skystones Leaf Packs we had before. Hopefully we get something to, make it feel a little bit better buying these Leaf Packs, because they are probably one of the worst deals in the pack shop before this. So that'll be out. We get to see those. It's surprising they didn't demo or preview them. We just get to be surprised by Leaf Packs when we log in tomorrow. And they are adding Lady of the Scales, Genesis Wrath, Setsuka, Wretched Rose, Fumir, and Commander Larina to the draft mode arena. Anybody who says who asked about that, actually somebody did ask. I got a DM asking me if I would ask Smilegate when they're going to add Setsuka and Lady Scales to draft mode so they could see how she works. So yeah, people ask. People actually play draft mode. So now you can do that. Thank you, Dr. Brock Holt, for the sub. I appreciate the prime. 400 hero slots. Better than 350, guys. 50 more hero slots. Which effectively means more gear storage if you think about it.
I'll take it. I'm running low on hero storage.
Yeah, they're making. Yeah, I'm out. I'm sitting here with like I got like 4 or 5 heroes that I would like to gear and use that I can't. I was like, ooh, this will be fun for ratio mode, but I don't have room.
Yep.
They're making Potion of Ascension a little bit more intuitive, which is good because especially new players coming in, this was kind of obfuscated. This one weird
icon image will be changed.
This one creeps me out a little bit. Certain display rules for pack sale notifications in the notification center will be adjusted. I hope this doesn't mean they're going to change it in a way that's more spammy. I hope we're not going to constantly see new packs for sale in our notifications. That'll be annoying, but who knows?
Yep.
Just that's going to be adjusted. The app icon will be changed to be Frieren. The login theme will be changed to be Frieren. The recommended tags will be changed to be consistent with Frieren. This one, can either of you explain to me why we spent development time to change the Otherworldly Breach equipment's names from Shackles of Agony to Restraints of Agony?
Do we get Restraints of Suppression for Bellion's new passive name? Like, there's something wrong with the word Shackles, because it's Shackles of Suppression is Bellion's passive.
Someone complained about Shackles.
Cool, then complain about Bellion's passive. Actually, don't, because Shackles of Suppression is a pretty sick name for a passive.
Okay, anyway. I hope you guys are excited that we're changing the name of Shackles of Agony to Restraints of Agony. Let's go. Players will now be able to simple login using a line account. And then it's just bug fixes, right? Teyu's passive triggers weird. Certain UI issues, etc., etc. Oh, this was just added. An issue where the effect of Successor Teyu's passive skill triggered when Fighting Spirit was full was activated on turns even when the enemy's combat race was not decreased will be fixed. We sincerely apologize to Eris for the delay in resolving this issue, which has been occurring since release. How long has Teyu been out? Thank you for your understanding.
Wait, I wonder if this means if like if you don't push somebody's combat readiness back, will he not work with Frieren? Does this have anything to do with that?
Looks like what it's saying. It's like when his Fighting Spirit was full, it activated on turns even when the combat race was not decreased. It should not have activated when the combat race was decreased.
Wait, that's insane. So that means that it doesn't work with Frieren.
Yeah, they freaking nerfed Frieren. They nerfed Teyu for Frieren, and he's the one that looks like Himmel. Come on, Smilegate, you're killing me here.
Maybe though. I don't know though. It might still work. We'll just have to see.
It says it won't work. It's black and white. No, they killed Himmel again.
True, yeah.
You bastards. Oh well.
Oh, somebody asked earlier about the Headhunt event. When is it supposed to happen? Headhunt 2022 happened October 24th. Headhunt 2023 happened, much to Sue's chagrin, November 28th. And Headhunt 2024 happened October 24th. If Headhunt happens in October, like it did in 22 and 24, then Boss Arunca will not be in the Headhunt. If Headhunt happens in November, like it did in 2023, Boss Arunca should be in.
Tell you guys right now, Imperial Ilynav is on the thumbnail. If you guys haven't noticed the trend that I do for YouTube videos, the most important or best thing is on the thumbnail. I don't care what comes out between now and then. I don't know what kind of meta shifts there's going to be. It's still Ilynav. I don't know how you play Ilynav, the Epic 7 PvP in 2025 without Ilynav.
All right, guys, that is it. And the top comment is, would you pay 80 for an ML character that released this year? Or I would pay, but I'm definitely not going to pay that much for a 2-year-old character. What are you smoking? Yeah, there's so many 2-year-old characters that are trashed. Like Fallen Cecilia, man. God, garbage unit.
Yeah,
make Chloe.
like made Chloe, Little Queen Charlotte.
Oh God,
Cecilia,
Little Queen Charlotte, is she even good
Judge
anymore?
Kisei, Judge Kisei, Straze,
This is such a weird take.
Arshim Shadow.
I'm not saying 80 isn't obnoxious, but saying just because the units didn't come out in the past 2 years, it's not good. That's a weird take.
Abyssal Euphenia here is also not.
We'll see. I'm not so sure. We'll see though. White Flame may be right. He may be wrong. We'll have to see how she pans out. Rip Artena. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Artena. But she's still in the Steel Workshop, right?
No.
No. Rip
Wait,
Artena.
does that mean I have to make a new Fix It Friday thumbnail? That means Artena's been my mascot for Fix It Friday for years.
She can still be, Sue. Keep her memory alive for the rest of us.
Okay.
All right, good. Yeah, I think 50, especially since they're gating it, right? And especially since they're saying you can only get 2. Since they're gating it and gating, I think it would have been fine. I mean, what's the concern? That whales might be able to buy too many of them if it's cheaper. That people have so many coins saved up that they'll break the game by just doing 2 selectors. I mean, I think 40, 50, 60 would have been fine. I do think 80 feels a little punitive. And I say that sitting on hundreds of these coins, and I'm still saying that. I think it's a little excessive. But it is what it is, and maybe if people make enough noise, it'll get lowered. And 2 of the top comments are people saying they feel like it was EE's. One of the top comments the top comment is that it's too expensive. Artena might become playable, sure. She's on banner with Breenus. Is there anything else you guys wanted to cover or discuss about the Frieren collab, about the events that are coming up? There's a lot of things we didn't go over, like surveys and stuff like that, but we got the juicy stuff.
I'm excited to play Stark. I'm kind of sad we can't triple S him immediately, but hey, at least
I'm also going to be building Stark for tomorrow, man. I'm pretty stoked to play him.
Okay, chat's demanding it, and we do kind of do it every Wednesday. The packs.
This is your fault, bro. Nobody cares about packs.
Everybody cares about packs. Packs are the true content of Epic 7.
I hate it here.
What would an update be without a way to do everybody's favorite side story? The credit card side story. Let's go, everybody. Is my credit card cute? All right. There are 2 whale packs, 2 new player packs, and then a collaboration PC exclusive pack. Okay, thanks you guys for being here. I'll catch you guys next week. Oh, wait, you want more detail than that? Okay, fine. What's on the other side? Sloppily written signature. Okay, so collaboration pack number 1. This is going to be a $50 pack. I'll eat my hat if it's not, and it's a big hat. $50 pack. For it, you're going to get 10 Molagora, 1 Slate of Adventure, 90 bookmarks, 300 Skystones, and you can buy it twice. If you buy it a second time, and this is the first time they've ever done this, where you can streak and get a streak bonus. If you buy it a second time, you'll get an additional 60 Skystones and a growth boost currency selection chest. I don't know why growth boost currency is so damn hard to say for me. Growth boost currency means there will be a potion of ascension or an awakening elixir in here, and you can pick one or the other.
Yep. And then the slate of adventure, if it's not obvious, it's just a slate that you can only use on Fern, Frieren, or Stark, and you're obviously not going to use it on Stark.
Yeah, it is a slate that only works on the Frieren collab, not on any collab, but on the Frieren collab. So you're using this on. It's an imprint for Stark. You can buy 2 of them, get 2 imprints for Fern or Frieren. Please don't use this on Stark. And that's it. As for the value,
Stark fans use that.
Yeah, if you want to build 2 Starks, right? That way you can imprint one of them with this and have two triple S Starks.
Then I could triple S Stark on the first day. I would be special.
You could. Yeah. Only cost you $100 to get 2 of these. Is this a good value? The molas, Smilegate values molas at about $3 to $5 per mola, depending on the pack you're buying. So we'll just wrap this up at an even $40 with a Molagora. So you're basically, for a $50 pack, you got $40 wrapped up in your mola, and you get an unknown slate. You get an imprint. I think it's worth it. I think it's a pretty good value for $50. It's not knocking it out of the park, but it's a pretty decent value, especially if you're chasing those crit chance imprints on Frieren and Fern. The second pack, however, is insane. 1,000 Sky Stones, 230 bookmarks. I've never seen so many bookmarks in a single pack in my entire life. 240 powder, enough powder to straight up one tap an artifact out of the powder shop, and Transcendence currency selection chest. That means a legitimate unknown slate or a legitimate bottle of knowledge to use on any unit. Collabs, limiteds, past, present, be able to just grab one of those currencies, rattle a gate. This is insane value.
This is actually good. And if you guys have been watching this podcast for a while, I usually never say, oh, this is a good pack, or like I always say this sucks. Like I wouldn't buy it. Like the previous one, I wouldn't buy that for $50. That doesn't scream $50 to me. This is effectively 5 to 6 multis, depending on what your luck is in the secret shop. So you're getting about 6 multis for $100, and then you get enough to basically guarantee Frieren's artifact and also dupe it once.
And if you buy it a second time, there's a streak bonus of an additional 120 covenants and 10 Molagora. For those of you who hadn't done the math so quickly, that's 230 plus 230 plus 120. It's pity. You're getting a pity, 2 unknown slates, and enough powder to buy both Frieren and Fern's artifact from the powder shop.
Yep, and then also you get two potions to imprint.
Yep, or two slates to use wherever you want them, or 1 potion and 1 slate. And on top of it, here's 2,000 Sky Stones and 10 Molagora.
Yeah,
I think the value. Sorry, Sue, go ahead.
I was just saying, this one's actually good. Like, it's not like insane, but it's good. Like, I would actually consider this. I'm probably not gonna buy it, but I would still consider this one. This one's closer to like feeling like it's actually worth your money.
I'm totally writing this one off of my taxes. This one's bought the instant it goes live. You kidding me? I'm going to jump on a plane. I'm going to take a trip to Europe, if you know what I mean. I'm going to drop 60, 70 bucks on this pack, this $100 pack, and we'll drop 60, 70 bucks on it. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, join my Patreon. There's a post all about it. And I'm going to be getting this. This is wild value. I think in Smilegate bucks, this is over $250 in value per purchase. In equivalent, if I added it up, I didn't do the math on it yet, but I would bet I would be over $250 for this $100 pack if I added up the value. Shuma, that is also in my Patreon. I can't really discuss it openly because I would hate for my vacation to get canceled, if you get what I mean. Deadly Thanos, stop it. All right, guys. So yeah, whale tier, fantastic pack, but whale tier. If you buy both of these packs twice, you have dropped $300 on this collab. That is a chunk of money. So be careful. It's shiny and good, and it looks really, really good, and you are still spending real cash on a Tap Tap Booba waifu collector game. Make sure you got the money to spend on it. If you're going to spend, make sure it is worth it to you. Do not spend the money and then have to try to figure out how you're going to explain your credit card receipt to your spouse. How you're going to be able to buy food that week. Don't be that guy. If you're that guy, stop playing this game immediately. But if you want to have a little bit of fun and you want good value for your money, I don't think there's a better value for your money pack in the game outside of Burning Passion packs other than this collab pack. This is crazy value. And pack number 1's pretty decent too.
Let me see what's the next one.
Okay, now we're into our new player packs, right? Collaborations bring in floods of new players. And we want to have something for them too. They're coming here to play their units. They're coming here because they're excited about Frieren, they're excited about Fern, they're stoked about Stark, and they want to play these units. So there is a pack that's going to have mid-tier gear that's going to it says optimal for Frieren, optimal for, it'd be very interesting to see if this is a riposte set. It probably will be. But typically when you get plus 15 level 88 gear, it's 88 gear score. It's nothing to write home about. It's the kind of gear that 1 year players and under are like, oh shit, that gets me going. I'm grabbing that. And anybody that's over 2 years is going to go, nah, fam, I'm good. We're good. We don't need that. And the people that are in that 1 to 2 year range, you know, they might find some benefit out of some of the pieces, but it's gear you're probably going to, by your 3rd year of gameplay, it's going to be on your PvE units. You're not going to use it. But these packs are typically $30 a pop, but they oftentimes have more stuff in it than just the gear and 30 bookmarks. I still kind of expect these to be 30 a pop. They may be a little bit less. This is for the new people, so they can jump in and play it. And jump in and get on the game. Don't expect these to have 18 speed on them. Don't expect these to be 100 gear store. This is not selling advantage. This is selling catch up. This is letting the people who join a 7-year-old game have a chance to be able to enjoy the 7-year-old game and not feel like they're just getting their shit run over every time they try to use a unit, right? That's my take on this. If you're relatively new, this is going to look sexy as hell. But if you're a veteran, probably a hard pass. But we won't know until tomorrow when we see what's actually in it. They don't give us the breakdown of the gear.
Okay, yeah. About 4 hours, guys, till Frieren.
And the last pack is just the growth collaboration pack. This is a giga new player. It's got Potion of Ascension and Awakening Elixir, which means nothing to anybody that's been playing over 3 years, but is very, very important to brand new players. It's got 10 bookmarks, yay, and it has got 10 summon tickets. These 4 to 5 star tickets, when they're presented in this format, are usually an 11% chance, 11 to 15% chance to get a 5-star. So you're looking at 1 to 1.5 5-stars in this batch on average. It's a fun little dopamine hit. This will be $5 or $10. This is to get all those new people to come in, to whip out their credit card, enter those digits into the game, because as you know, the first time you make a purchase, it makes every purchase after infinitely easier.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the get them to be spenders pack right here, and it'll be cheap.
Okay.
And our last pack for cash is the PC exclusive pack. There ain't a lot here. Ain't a lot here. 10 Skystones, 200 or 10 bookmarks, 200 Skystones, 3 elemental summons. This isn't 15 elemental summons. This is select. Is it
bookmarks?
This is 15 bookmarks. This is 3 summons. So this is not a lot. And this is 30 summons in one day. So it's going to be 3 10 summons back to back all at once. It's not going to be spread across multiple days. And some more of this stuff that's really great for new players. This is like this one. This is a get them to enter their credit card, but get them to do it on the PC client. Get them to download that PC client, especially in Asia where everybody plays mobile. Well, not everybody, but most people. And you don't get a lot of people on the PC client. This gets you to get used to not just entering your card, but doing it in the PC client where Smilegate gets a larger percentage of the profits. And that's where they want you to spend. So this is guiding you into that. This is going to be probably like 5 and 9 or 2 and 5. This is going to be nickel and dime. This is going to be so cheap you're going to like feel like you almost have to buy it just for the chances, just for the dopamine hits. It's going to be stupid cheap. This is getting you to go from free to play to responsible dolphin and first time spender. It's what these packs are all about. You just got to decide if it's worth it to you.
All right, but Tristen, bring on the real best pack. The best pack was saved for last. Scroll down.
A lot of people missed it because you have to scroll past all this stuff to get to it. But for 900 Skystones, you got a lobby pack.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And 10 Leafs. You know what? I mean, usually it's just 900 Skystones and get fucked. They're actually giving you 10 Leafs, which takes a little bit of the sting out of the Skystone expenditure on it. This is just cosmetic. But if you love the lobby pack, you want to see the Frieren characters sitting on their rocks and stuff and having their conversations, 900 Skystones and it's yours. Is it worth getting? It's a cosmetic. Only you can make that decision. But the 10 Leafs is kind of nice too.
Yeah, the 10 Leaves just kind of softens the blow a little bit.
Well, in the past, it's been skin tickets, which has made it purely cosmetic. So now instead of the skin tickets making it purely cosmetic, they're adding 10 leaves to it, so it's not just cosmetic, but it also is going to allow you to do a little bit of farming. With this Artena's crafting event kind of thing going on, this Astral Forge going on, you're going to need a lot more stamina. With otherworldly stuff, you need a lot more stamina. And you know, it's like, maybe I was like, hey, you know what, it's a cosmetic, I take it or leave it, but hey, you know what, now I can get the cosmetic and play the game more, get 800 stamina out of this. I don't know.
Is there anything else? Some of us want to catch some Z's. Yeah.
Play the animation, baby.
All right.
There's one last thing before we wrap it up. It's quick, Sue, I promise. One last thing. The as many of you guys know, the E7 WC winner announced his skin choice. He wants to have a Litica skin. The ECW China's World Cup, he announced his skin, what he wanted. He selected Mort, and I am told that this is the concept art that he asked for Mort. And I know some absolute villain, is going to put Groom Mort on a fucking wedding cake with Bride Senya, and it's going to canonically hurt my heart. Now, those of you who aren't happy about it, I think it slaps, especially if when he does his S3, he rips his wedding clothes off and exposes his bare chest. That's pretty fire. I'm kind of about it, right? See, Sue wasn't sure at first, but now he's like, you know what? That's kind of fun. This is just concept art. This isn't what Smilegate did, but this is kind of what he sent up to Smilegate. That I'm told. I can't confirm it, but I'm told this is what he's looking for. So yeah, we will see. We will see how Bridegroom Mort does. That's what we're expecting from the EWC or ECW champions skin choice. We don't have any concept art or anything from Firelitica's choice. Or from the Firelitica choice yet, but I just wanted to share this before we wrap things up. This is far away. This is months down the road.
Stop, save me. Oh, that's a cool.
Also, is this profile card not badass? This is next level badass.
That's nice.
That's a good one.
Nice.
All right, guys. Anything you guys want to say before we wrap it up?
I'm tired.
I am tired too.
I'm ready to sleep.
Yep. Guys, we're just under 4 hours away from the Frieren collab. Hino, thank you for staying up late with us, Sue. I know it's a late night for you too. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys being a part of this podcast. Chat, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you are checking out Hinogen and I'm Sue. You can click on their names in the stream titles on YouTube and on Twitch. Give them a follow, give them a sub, give them a like, give them a donation. They deserve it. They've earned it. And I will catch you guys tomorrow with some Frieren summons. Bring the luck. I'm going to need it.
Good luck on your summon, everybody.
Let's see. Let me see. Is there anybody?
Oh man, we didn't say it earlier in the
okay,
stream. Type in chat. Chaos Zero Nightmare, October 22nd. Who are you looking for?
He's there. He's awake. Guys, we're going to go blow up Kahito. He is one-manning it, hanging out, waiting for the Frieren collab. His title is Wait for Frieren. And he's just sitting there with Eat the Bread, no one else. We're going to go blow his chat up. Everybody say hi. I've never seen this guy before. And let's go check him out, though. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Be good, or at least be good at it. Take care, everybody. I covet your unicorn.
Take a look at that. Some things